White ethno state.
Yeah?
What's up?
Hey, what's up?
Are we up? How about you give us a warning
that was
you dumb cunt?
We were constantly saying the N-word. You know that, right? Like
You've
really
lost your fucking mind.
Wait, what the fuck?
Anyway,
you said you would give us a heads up, you cunt.
Listen, I'm giving you
a joke, by the way. I've actually never said it.
The in medias res. It's like when the director doesn't tell the actor there's going to be a jump scare in the scene, so you get more authentic
Half
reactions.
of us are on Twitch. What the fuck did you get?
They just heard white ethno state, it looks like. It's okay. That's fine.
Wait, what were you guys talking about?
We're talking about anything. It's okay.
Don't worry about it.
Oh my God. Nobody needs to know.
We were talking about abortion.
Nope. Stop.
You made it so much worse.
True.
We were talking about white ethno states and abortion. Now it's solidified. It's over.
True.
Yeah.
I enjoyed streaming
That's
on
not what we're
Twitch.
talking about.
How are we doing?
I don't know
my
what White
friends?
Nervosa is on
Chill.
about.
It's okay. It's fine.
I was talking about Fortnite.
Nice. I love Fortnite.
Same.
I'm going to introduce everyone one by one. Quickly, from the top left, we have Conure CC playing as the legendary, the former pirate, the posh, and the very much unconcerned with what's going on around him, Kazooie. How are you doing today?
Oh, I am fantastic, Vaush. How are you doing this fine evening?
I'm doing beautifully, thank you. And following to the right from that, we have my wonderful partner, Big Booby GF, and new streamer herself playing as Hen, the bemasked doctor-esque, but not quite, never finished medical school, snake folk with some kind of witchy magic. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm kind of tired, but I'm fine.
Beautiful.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Why are you tired? What have you been up to?
You know, we did the pumpkin patch today. It was
We
fun.
went to a
I'm just
pumpkin patch
tired.
together. That's right. It was a
We
lot of
walked
fun.
A lot.
It was a lot of
We did
fun.
the corn maze.
Yeah. True. Following to the right from that, we have the unbelievably, the incredibly, the phenomenally recently demonetized Pig Puncher playing as Xanderhal, the one, the only pirate who knows all women are queens. How are you doing today?
I've been up for 25 hours straight, respecting women. Sent out my Twitch partner application today, and my YouTube channel got completely demonetized. So I'm having a good day.
Beautiful. We're going to capitalize on that. We're going to keep it going forward. Speaking of Twitch partnership, well, at least of Twitch, we have the incredible, the behorned, I see, yes, the presently behorned Cyberwitch Lexi, playing the wonderful, the kind, the caring, the bear-loving Exilia. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderfully. Thank you very much for asking. And finally, last but extremely not least, the purveyor of all things technological, the supervisor of my websites and millions of others, the the pillar upon which my tiny empire has been precariously stacked, the one, the only, White Nervosa. Playing the mysterious, the stone-faced, the tall, the not quite dark, but I think the reasonably handsome. Why? How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Phenomenal. I cannot tell you how happy it makes me to hear that. Let me recap what we were doing last session. To those of you who were not privileged enough to enjoy the first session that we enjoyed together, we, and by we I of course mean the party above me, I'm not there, the party came across the town of Mordhill. You see its map now in the center of the screen. It's a troubled town, one that called out for help. An indeterminate length of time ago, they sent a flyer out to a major trading center, and these 5 intrepid, not quite heroes, in some cases, have decided to take it upon themselves to help this town. They came and found it morose, gray, rotting, and decaying. A plague that seems to only affect the town's residents is aptly wearing away at the livelihood and the lives of those who live here. They passed by a ruined cathedral. They saw, among other things, a burning pit that became an endless void into the earth. They saw a bandaged man tear himself naked and fling himself into said pit. They saw a 12-foot tall, goat-legged, wolf-headed skeleton creature. And they saw a frightfully compliant little bellhop boy and inn manager. And it is with that inn manager that these 5 have spent the past 30 minutes playing a game at his request. For he is small, and he is lonely, and he wanted to play some goddamn games. Hey, folks, what game are you... What game? Tell me a dice or a card-based game you're playing with this kid. He's about...
Blackjack.
Rojang?
Blackjack.
Mahjong?
Spoons.
Blackjack.
Poker.
Blackjack? Wait,
I said Yahtzee, but whatever.
Minecraft?
Wait, you read
Minecraft.
Yahtzee with cards, firstly. Secondly,
See, he said dice or cards. Thank you. Next.
I don't know any traditional games.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm 20 years old. I don't think I've ever touched
Blackjack.
dice in my entire life.
Blackjack?
How the
Spoons.
fuck you not play?
Spoons.
Oh,
You
man.
just need spoons.
Did blackjack exist back in like the medieval times?
If it didn't, then why even exist in the medieval times?
Okay. No, I mean I don't fucking know. You've been playing, we're just gonna go with it. You've been playing blackjack with this plucky young child, this 5 foot
I didn't know we were in character.
Oh yeah, we are. This 5'3" kid who's been who's been playing with you for 30 minutes intermittently. Of course, he can't 5v1 blackjack, at least unless you're the dealer. But he's been having a good old time. He's also letting you guys win every single round. He's doing a remarkable bit of theater himself. He's sitting all bundled up in his oversized hotel uniform, the little bellhop hat atop him, cooked jauntily atop his greasy hair. He's only got one eye, and he's staring at you from underneath a mop of bedraggled hair, excited every time he deliberately calls. Wait, what is it? You call when you're too high, and if it's over 21, you lose.
When you're too high, you usually like lay down and relax a little bit and think
This
about
this
things.
boy's calling on 20. Okay.
You bust on 20 on 22.
Bust?
Oh, he's busting. Oh, this kid is busting all over the place, and he's doing a remarkable job making
Please reword that.
Please.
making theater of it too. He'll be like he'll see he has like a 20 together in the stack the cards he has, and he'll be like all right.
Don't.
I feel like
Don't.
I'm feeling confident. I feel like I'll get another. And he'll do it. He'll fucking draw. He'll get four aces. He'll get 4 aces in his first 20, and he'll still call to try and get. He'll hit them. He's remarkably bad at this, but it's very evidently deliberate. And it is at that point that we're going to pick up. He says, "Oh, 27. Who could have guessed? Are you having fun?"
I
Absolutely not.
I love winning.
Yeah.
That's the spirit. I love winning too. It's a shame I'm not very good at this game.
One day you'll stop busting, kid.
I hope so, sir. I hope so, sir. I hope so that one day IQ can stop busting. You haven't busted once this entire game, sir.
As far as you know, lad. I'm not quite good at cards.
We can, if you're so inclined, we can play a another game. I've got some dice, and we've got some old chicken bones that have been shaved flat to 4-sided. We can play, and it is that point, while he is speaking, that a thunderous bang is heard on the door outside.
Sorry, I'm dumb. Is it nighttime?
And no, it's about daytime, actually. My apologies.
Okay.
It's around 1, maybe
Did
2
we
p.m.
wake up and do this? I just have a bad memory.
Y'all slept in the forest last night. You have full health. You have all spell slots. You came...
And we walked here and said hi to him.
He said hi to you, I think would be the more accurate description of what took place. There's an enormous bang.
He said hi to us.
Oh, yeah. There's a tremendous bang on the door. It's heavy. It like it reverberates. The wooden foundations of the building you're in just boom with the sound. You're sitting in the parlor area near the lobby of this inn. It's rather nice. Again, very weirdly good, like very comparably upscale for a for an inn for a mining town that would have at most been able to hold like 300 or 400 people. This is actually a preposterously nice inn. But whatever the case may be, it's not nice enough to avoid the shuddering of foundations which accommodate the bang at the door. And following the bang, you hear, "All right, boy, you got them in here, did you? Did you whistle them away for some games?"
I looked
Do you
at the kid.
recognize his voice?
Boy!
I looked at the kid.
No
And do
recognition.
we know who this is?
No, no recognition of the voice. The kid starts at the noise and folds his fingers together in a sort of anxious gesture, and he looks at the five of you sort of hesitantly and says, "Oh, hold on 1 second. I'll be right back." New
Bobby,
customer.
who is it?
Oh, it's just a neighbor. He hobbles over to the door as quickly as he can and turns the doorknob and opens it slightly to peek outside before the door is thrown open rather forcefully by a figure on the other side. Not to hurt the kid. The kid has enough time to jump back, but that door went fucking whoo! And there's somebody standing now in the frame of that door, and it is a dwarf, immediately evident. Size, proportions, all taken. A rather big one at that. You see him step in and step nearly over the child. He's shorter than the kid, but his shadow seems to loom over him. He's maybe 4 or 6 and incredibly stocky, thick, muscled neck, wider across than the width of his jaw, which is substantial. He has a thick beard, nearly unkempt, which is uncommon for dwarves, particularly in this region of the Empire. It's not very fashionable. And a thin, very thick-lensed, thin-rimmed set of spectacles balanced precipitously atop the end of his large, warded nose. His eyes are dark and haggard, and there are veins of gray across his balding temple. But he is, as plague victims go, rather together. He looks down at the boy, and then towards the 5 of you. Jesus shit! How long have you all been in town?
We've only been here for about a day.
Shit, you've been here a day? And you've not
Yes.
seen the mayor?
Is
The
that
mayor.
you?
No.
Who's the mayor?
Who's the mayor? Jesus God, alright. Alright. Introductions are in order. My apologies for my frustration. Here. He steps towards the 5 of you. He reaches a hand out. I'm going to pick at random and say, Kazooie, you're the closest.
What's up?
He reaches an arm out. His hand is thick and his fingertips knobbed with calluses. With that said, though, he holds his hand out rather respectfully. In an actual courteous gesture, he bows his head slightly as he approaches you.
I take his hand, I grab it like this, like that, and I bring him into me and do one of those pats on the back.
He is
How you doing,
enormous.
lad?
He is enormously heavy, and for the first half second of you attempting this maneuver, you might as well try to move a rock before he goes with it and pulls you in as well and gives you and a big heavy pat on the back. He's dressed
Who
rather
are you,
nicely too, I should say. He's in robes, the robes of a scholar or an academic, bound.
Nice to meet you. I didn't get your name.
Oh, my name's Athelius. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
And you?
My name's Kazooie. I've got a couple mates with me if you'd like to talk to them as well.
Nah, not so subtle nudge to move on. Get it. Truth be told, I actually know your names. I've picked up some info since coming here. Ian, Xelia, Hui, and Xander, is it? And he points at you,
Aye.
Xanderhal.
It's pronounced Xander.
No, it isn't. Shut the fuck
Xander.
up, bird.
My apologies. Oh, goods. We've got to get all of you out of here. Now.
Why?
Why, Babias?
Oh, because there's work to be done. It's nothing happened. You came here to help the town, didn't you?
What about the
Aye.
mayor?
Well, the mayor is typically who you speak to when you arrive at a town. Would you all mind coming with me? Boy, I'll be back later. Next time, don't bother guests when they come by. Or at least send them to someone who knows what they're doing. Alright?
It wasn't bothering us. We were having a great time.
Oh,
Aye, give the kid a break. He's been busting all day.
Teach
Well,
him how to-
fair is fair. Get some rest then, kid. Busting's hard work. Yeah, come on then. Walk and talk. He begins to head out the frame, not even seeing if you're following him.
You seem to be in high spirits, Athelius. Are you feeling well? You healthy?
Don't play. You know perfectly well we're all going to die. Or at least, we were going to until you showed up. I'd hoped that you'd spend every moment here trying to find some abacus way forward rather than playing, what was that, blackjack? With,
The Yahtzee, actually.
Do you play?
Hmm?
Do you play?
No, afraid I don't know the rules.
Neither does the kid. Let's go meet the mayor.
You kidding? That kid knows the rules to every dice and card game that's ever been made. Quite good at it too. Back before his folks croaked, he used to scam, hustle the neighborhood kids out of their pocket change with his wily tricks. Turned a cure around since his parents died, though. Character building.
Aye, he must have been a little shit back then.
An understatement. Now, he begins to take you out into the street and walk with you. He walks heavily on the path. It's cobblestone. There's dust settled in the remnants between the stones. The mortar has ground to bits under what must have once been the wheels of carriages, but now only the boots of soon-to-be dead men. And he's so heavy and so stout, so densely packed, and when he steps, you see dust kicked up from between the cracks in that stone every time his foot falls. The sky is, as it has been, gray. It's ugly, as is the rest of the town. He leads you not far, even. If you're looking at your map, and everyone else's right now, the town hall is the building in the top center. Orange, it's got a pavilion in front of it. And it's after you enter that pavilion, he begins speaking again. There's a large, semi-circular town center area with a fountain in the middle. And behind that, there is a small walkway laid in brick, surrounded on both sides by hedges that haven't been kept in months. And after that, a door. He's heading towards that as he turns around and says, apologies for the improper introductions. I'm Athelius. I'm the town's librarian, and I have been for some time, actually, since the town was founded, when some 68 or so years ago. And I've been actually one of the people presently most responsible for trying to counteract things as they're being made. We've yet to have any success, but if there's anything you need to know about this town, history, any efforts thus made to fight the plague, I'm probably who you should be asking.
How long have you been here?
68 years.
Aye, that'd be a long time.
That's fifth of a life. Not a terribly
Was the
long time for
church-
myself.
Was the church standing when you got here?
Church? No, that thing's bloody new. That thing wasn't around for a long time. It's the funniest thing, actually. It was that spot the cathedral's on, or its ruins now. It used to just be a graveyard, old standing thing. You know, folk dies, illness, exposure, one winter, consumption, and they get buried there. And then one week there was some requisition order from the capital, from Agridier, and they sent some folks in. I don't know what it was really, some military thing. I don't know. They were very light on details. But among the things they did was found that cathedral right there. No pastor, no bishop, no one in charge of the damn thing. They just built it and left, and no one much went into that thing. It's blight cursed thing, and now it's gone. No one even knows when it fell.
Why would they build a
Wait.
church and not use it?
You
I've-
were
No right idea.
Here when it was built, though. How do you not know when it fell?
It fell. I don't even know if it was in folks' sleep. It just fell one day. We were, I mean, at the time, we're coming on what now? The Ides of March, thereabouts. It was February, at least thereabouts, when it collapsed. It was cold. Most folks stayed indoors, lest they could help it. There wasn't a noise. Just one day I was out speaking to the local huntsmaster, trying to get some dried meats for me and McKinn, and I just walked past her in the building. Nobody heard nothing. You'd think you would have. Damn thing had a bell in it. Think that thing would have made a grand old noise, but no, just there. Big mystery, tell you. Wish I had an explanation for it.
Do you remember a fire recently?
Fire recently? What, you mean today?
Near the cathedral yesterday.
Yeah, of course I remember that fucking thing. I tried to chase all those braces off. Not much I can do, though.
Anyone else have any questions for the...
Do you know if this disease that's plagued your town can affect inanimate objects, or is it just organic materials?
That's an interesting question. Never heard of no disease that could affect inanimate, but actually, now that you ask, there does seem to be something strangely corporeal about how this disease has manifested itself. It's limited itself only to mortal kin. So us, us lived folk. Doesn't affect the animals. The bulls and sheep are kept on the farm. They're all fine. But there is a weird, how would you say, undercurrent of rot underneath the floorboards. To speak metaphorically, have you been inside one of these houses?
Aye.
I feel like they're falling apart in ways you wouldn't expect.
I ask because there was a couple guns that we saw that were used against us, no less. A couple pistols, rifles, and they ended up degrading before our eyes at a very rapid pace.
A couple of
firearms.
They were wooden machines that shot around.
Like a flintlock or a musket, but they didn't. They shot faster. They fell to pieces in our hands. The boy Matthew's brothers had them.
I've got something like that back in me stores. I don't know what much that has to do with. You said folks had that?
Aye, the brothers of Matthew.
Oh, Matthew. Wait, them was the brothers that was recently killed, weren't they? They had a fight in their house. You were all there. That's how I heard about you.
Aye.
Some of the townsfolk were present at the burial of Matthew's brothers. Not the burial, sorry.
They were all dead when we arrived.
Really?
I assure you we had nothing to do with it, lad.
Oh. Well, then some people have the wrong impression entirely of what's going about here. Whatever. It's not my case. We're all due to die soon anyway. He stops in front of the town hall now. You're surrounded on both sides by poorly maintained shrubbery. The door in front of you is large and fairly opulent, as, old, like, mining town hall doors go. There's a big brass door knocker on the front. He reaches forward and looks back at the five of you and gives you a look, and then... Hey! Michelle! Or, Jacobs! What are you like this? We've got folks here! Why haven't you sent anyone out?
Yeah.
Anybody there?
Why don't you open the door, Babias?
What's up to me? It's the door. It's the town hall. I'm not going to help the door unless All right. He reaches forward to wrap his thick, gnarled hand around the heavy brass door handle and gives it a switch and tries to push it in, and it does not budge even slightly. The door is locked. He pulls his hand off the thing and says, "Well, that's not right. That's not right at all. That
The door
shouldn't..."
being locked or your inability to open it?
Don't patronize me, you tall git. The door should be open. If it's locked, it's usually late at night. It's midday. It's not even worship day either.
Did you just call me Shorty?
Are you really going to pretend offense at being called tall by a dwarf then? Yeah, shut up. Now, the mayor's locked the door. Okay. I've got a key. Can you all come with me?
Aye.
Wait, the key to the door right there?
Mm-hmm. I've been here as long as anyone else. Longer than most. A couple spares found their way into my collection over time.
So with you mean through that door?
No. I mean, back in my library. And then I mean through that door, yes.
You think there might be something wrong?
Why not?
In spite of the fact that our mayor's the right coward, damn piece of shit, probably locked because he didn't want to face accountability from people who might be familiar with the Empire's hand.
I see.
If any of you were law enforcement, for instance,
Absolutely not.
Well, he doesn't know that. If you were, he'd had every reason to close up shop before having a chance to meet you all. For all he knows, you've come here to kill him. But he's the mayor. He needs to see all of you. Here, come along now.
Wouldn't he be behind that door?
Directly? No. Town hall's real big. We need to fish about after we get in there.
All right,
Okay.
I'll follow him to his library to get the key.
Yeah, Sam.
I mean, I'm Paul.
There's a might bit of curiosity actually meant to get about here. Have you seen so Robert
Yes, I actually was about to ask about him.
Yeah? Well, what were you about to say?
How long was he in this town again?
How long was Robert in this town?
Yes, you've been here 68 years. I imagine he may not have been.
No. About 16 years, that? Thereabouts?
nod.
Did you just say hold on?
No, I said I'll nod. Like in
Oh, okay,
response.
gotcha. 16 years, maybe. I'd have to check the records. We have full records of everyone's intern here. How long they've lived, any notable kin. We've had to excerpt quite a bit of names recently.
Do you keep those in your library?
Aye, and everything else. Everything you'd ever need to know about anything going on here goes down in the library. All of my staff are dead, as are my kin, so I'm the only one keeping this place upkept now. Which in practice mostly means sweeping cobwebs and killing rats. I don't really have much time for writing or reading anymore. I don't suppose any of you are academically learned.
Afraid not.
Maybe not the bird.
Definitely not Xander.
Definitely
Shut the
not
fuck
Xander then. Well, such it be. What about you, Hen? You look distinguished with that fancy mask.
He said it with such vitriol.
Oh, no.
I know some things, but I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm studied.
Some things, right. Okay, alright, okay. No need to do a puff piece on yourself then. Jeez, fine, right. Well,
Kind of
recognized.
narrow my eyes.
Now, you're at the library. It doesn't look particularly remarkable. The windows to the library, both ground floor and second floor, are either broken or warped almost beyond usability. The wood and brickwork seem to have collapsed in on themselves somewhat, but the structure nonetheless remains stable. He opens up the door. The inside is not much better, but there is one thing here that is, I think, perhaps a welcome relief from what you've been seeing elsewhere, and that is knowledge. The shelves are replete with books, many of which you recognize. I imagine this isn't your first time in a library ever. Many of these are printed volumes that are present in other libraries across the Empire. In fact, most of them are. They're recognizable because those are the ones that have the nice leather book backs. But you can see it particularly stacked in the darker corners of the library, which stretches on a decent mite in both directions, to your left and to your right. There are piles of books that are unbound, or at least bound so shoddily that they look done by an amateur. Writings that have been stacked to the wall, candle wax drippings that have begun to form little rivulets and tributaries down the half-written pages of manuscripts that have tumbled down into nothingness. Some of these pages look like they're quite old, too. Some of them are yellowed, not just by the heat of the nearby candles, but by time. He turns back and says, well, it's home for some.
Did you write these books?
I wrote a fair few of them. Back before I became a librarian, I came here 68 years ago, but I wasn't immediately the librarian, you know. I was actually a researcher. I was part of a detachment from the folks who came here, meant on studying the wildlife. The mountain ranges nearby actually have a fair few flora and fauna that are not widely recognized in the outside world. So I read on them and, you know, sketched, and some of those publications are actually present in other libraries across the Empire. I never got paid much for them, mind, but they're decent writing, I think.
Have you ever written about the Protector?
I told you about that.
Could we read it?
Was it Robert? Was it that madman?
Who?
The Protector.
Aye.
Xanderhal. You seem straightforward. Was it Robert?
Aye.
No, wait. The Protector.
Right.
We've seen it.
Really?
Not Bobbert.
Wait,
I believe he was asking who told us about Protector.
Aye, it was Robin. But we've seen him before. Several times.
Really?
Aye.
Well, speaking of unknown fauna, he walks behind his desk. It's obviously a desk. It's stacked in front of all of the bookshelves that stretch on into the halls of the library. It's got quite a few books in it itself. There's also pens and inkwells and what have you. And he sets aside a few of the books on top to reveal a larger manuscript that has stretched out nearly across the entirety of the desk. It's almost operating as a tablecloth. And there are a bunch of runish, dwarvish runes that are written on. It's his language, not the language of the Empire. Do any of you speak or read Dwarvish?
No.
No.
Nope.
Gotcha.
I don't think so.
He flattens out this giant sheet of Dwarvish runes in front of him, and he looks up and he says, "I've noticed since coming here, when I first came here, that there was a peculiarity in the folklore of areas in these here mountains. There was a particular idolatry of bone." He adjusts his spectacles. Many of these things, they go on back civilizations predating the Empire. Even it's old traditions, and for the most part, we adequately dealt with the more cult-like elements of whatever societies preceded those values. I remember, and this was before my time, but I remember reading the Empire sent inquisitors here centuries ago, and they did battle with legions of cultists and amassed bone armies, and it was a glorious battle, and we won, of course, as we do everything. But the myths remain, you know, as they ought do, and passages have kept some understanding of why bone was kept
You said my name?
Oh! My apologies. Why? Not why. Why? Is like what or where? It's a silly name, isn't it? But hey, I respect it.
Oh.
Now,
Okay, Bob, yes.
now, it seems many of these folks worshipped bone, and what bone meant was because it's the only bit of the body that remains useful after it's gone. So yeah, your flesh and blood and what have you, they all dry up or rot away. But bone can last a really long time. You can sharpen it with stuff. You can play craps with it. There's a whole lot of things you can do with it. Seemed like it was the principal usefulness of bone, which persisted, that kind of kept these rumors true. And that was it for a while. But since maybe 20 years ago, there's no particular date, I've noticed folks being might weird about that again. There were a few burial rituals that were interrupted when folks would jump out before the casket was lowered into the earth and said they needed to salvage the bone. We thought it was ailment or senility, but there was something about that. And then we've got this. We've got something. You said you've seen it?
Aye. Twice. At least up close.
Yeah, I think it's been a couple more than that even. I think we've seen it, 4 times from a distance?
That's interesting. Some people seem to be of the impression that there's some dream creature keeping folks safe around here. I've never had no strange dreams, or at least the strangest of my dreams can be measured well within regular regard for the circumstances I find myself within. My wife is dead, children. If you see that thing again, could you ask it to talk to me? I have some questions for it.
I wouldn't suggest that.
You're not afraid of it?
Oh, sweetie, I'm dead. Not proper, metaphorically, yes, but the rest of me kin are proper dead. No metaphor to that. No. I'd really like to know what's going on. I'd really like to know.
If
Would
it
it help? Want to save your city?
Oh, fuck the city. I just want to understand what the hell is going on. This is a peculiarity the likes of which I've never read about before. It's a disease that doesn't affect visitors? What kind of nonsense is that? Is it said the boy thinks it's Robert too thinks it's some affliction of the spirit, the god-addled simpletons. I don't know if they know this, but we understand, of course, that those antiquated understandings of pathologies are mostly outdated. I have no idea what could cause this, but it's right baffling. If you ever see symptoms of the plague manifesting in your own body, you have to let me know immediately.
What are the first symptoms?
The first thing I knew when something was wrong was when I could press the tips of my fingers into the meat of my palm, and I could feel bone. It didn't even feel like flesh anymore. I just squeezed my fist
Xander, what
tight.
were you going to ask? Sorry, I interrupted Xander.
Did you know a dwarf girl named Samantha?
Samantha. Yeah, Samantha was one of my aides. Wait.
Yes, I was about to offer you some information.
Wait, what happened?
I'm sorry
He's
to tell
doing
you,
well.
lad. I know, we're not going to lie. I'm sorry to tell you, lad, but that thing, this protector, well, it cleaved her in half.
Yes, if there
Seemed pretty happy about it, though.
Yes. What
It wasn't.
The thing I was gonna, if you would like to know more about the protector, the things we know are that it seems to be hunting down people as they leave, and seems to have an enthralling effect as it pleases.
I know there are 3 things that I'm aware of right now, as pertaining to the town as it stands presently. There's something wrong with the plague and how it functions. It doesn't function as a plague ought should. Makes it seem like it's being directed somehow. I also know that whatever that bone creature is, it's right strong and it's doing something fishy. And third of all, there's something wrong with the mines. I'm trying to piece together an understanding of how all this fits together, but my information is limited. I can't go in the mines, and any attempt at understanding the pathologies that have racked my body have absolutely failed. And I can't seem to reach this thing. Listen. He leans forward over the desk. His brow protrudes so far, his eyebrows so thick that usually the darkness catches his eyes entirely. It's almost impossible to see them, but in this instance, the light of candle catches him, and you see glimmering wetness, a stern determination in his eyes. And he says, listen. I don't know what's happening here, and that scares the shit out of me. I can't do much presently. I'm not capable of fighting. I'm not physically gifted, as the 5 of you, I imagine, are. I am one of the few people left whose mind is as it should be. I've spoken to people. I feel like I'm speaking to dolls with animatronic joints and animated mouths and facial features. Everyone here is fucking weird now. You must have noticed it too. You've only been here a short time. You haven't had your perceptions tainted by how this town functions. Is this not wrong? Not just the plague, but not just the weather neither, but the mind of these folk is interminably indecipherable. I have no idea.
The people here are either too clingy, too ready to jump into a fight, or straight up crazy. Though I have a question for you, if you don't mind me asking.
You can ask whatever you like, but know this proper. One of these days, my mind is going to go too. It seems to happen to everyone past a certain stage, and at this point, nobody in the village left is uninfected. Everyone in Mort Hill has it. I've had it longer than most, and I've managed to stave off the infection right well. I have medicines, I have many alchemical recipes saved up, and I feel as though they may have very slightly, very, very indirectly interred the illness, but in the long run, it's done. Help me figure this out before it's too late and I can't understand my own writing. Just please.
We're going to try to solve this as fast as we can. But I must ask you, have you considered this plague isn't a plague at all, but a curse?
It was one of the first things we thought, actually. And it's still possible. But if it's a curse, then it's one that the Imperial Paladins are not one capable of dealing with it. We've had Inquisitors and Clerics come, and they've tried their best magics. Nothing here has even begun to budge. But it's possible. In fact, it might even be more likely than a plague, considering the fact that it doesn't transfer to you.
What became of them?
They left the town to rot. After they couldn't fix anything, this town's quarantined now. All official trading routes have assigned this town does no longer exist. We no longer produce any exports. The Empire's hoping this town will be cleared out, burnt dead in 2 years. Then they can bulldoze it over and start again.
Wasn't Samantha doing a trading route?
No. Samantha was trying to run. I told her not to. I told her there was no escape from this damnable thing even outside the borders of the city.
She said she heard drums, and that it drew her to the beast. It calls itself the Conductor.
Okay, I thought it was the Protector.
What a right stupid
It's
fucking posh fancy pants name for a bone god.
Aye, but it was strong.
Look,
We saw it.
If I'm going to be killed, I'm not going to be killed by some fancy wit that calls himself the conductor. We need to get ahead of this shit.
No, it won't kill you. It will make you kill yourself.
Is that what Samantha did?
No, but it tried to. Why?
I'm sorry to hear that. Why?
Pass.
Did she not kill herself?
She was definitely, there was something going on there. It didn't seem like her. Not, I mean, I don't know what she was like before, but to me, I don't know. No one acts the way that she does.
Perhaps you should get your eyes checked. I remember seeing that thing's claws cleave her in half.
We're talking about
as she willingly walked towards it.
We're talking about the same Samantha, right?
Dwarf girl with pigtails.
Right.
Aye.
Yeah, long, very down, long to the feet, pale complexion, freckles, decently well dressed, right?
Aye, that was her.
She was an idiot, and no help in the investigation. And I told her not to leave. But she probably would have died here anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter much. Let's get that damnable key. The mayor has the information that we need.
Okay.
Aye, after you.
Come on. I have it in the stores underneath the library. It's in the basement. We keep all of our good shit down there. Still got some brandy, actually. Long stale stuff. Been aging for a good long time. Of course, nobody here much has the stomach to drink anymore. Another thing, and marks the denotation of the plague. It's, the appetite? Out the window. I've been force-feeding myself for 3 months. I think that might be one of the reasons why I've lasted longer than the other folks.
Let's get the key.
Yeah. I received this key, he says, as he pulls a lantern off an iron ring on the wall and begins to head towards the back of the first floor library. I received this key from the last mayor. I did him a right solid favor, he did, before he transferred out of his shit heap. He's probably dead now. He was a human. He was in his what, maybe mid-70s when he was here? So he'd probably be dead before the plague hit anyway. But I did him a right favor. Boy was a, how do you call it? A right sex pervert. And I covered for him a few times when he acted with infidelity. Few mistresses that. Real nasty stuff, really. But he helped me out in a pinch, so I helped him out. And as a reward, he said, you can come on by any time, my old boy. We've always got girls here. And then I took the key and never spoke to him again, which is probably for the best.
I agree.
Probably.
I have no respect for someone who treats women that way.
I've got
You
loads
just
of respect
like
for people who give
Dustin.
me spare keys.
You just like busting.
Oh, he loved busting. He got himself an right. Can you imagine how infidelitous one would have to be to get into a scandal in a town this small? You have any idea? For a mayor at that. Mistresses coming in from other cities. He begins to head down a staircase. It's quite a long one. The light barely illuminates the walls as you head down. And the moment you take a step down that staircase and head below the first floor, when you head essentially into the earth, the air runs cold. I mean, even you can see even he notices it too. When he puts, when his mid-torso level, when he's 4 or 5 steps down, mid-torso is below the earth, this deep chill. You can almost feel it to the clothing. You're probably the most heavily clothed here, and even you can feel it deep through to your body. It's this deep, unwitting chill that permeates everything that you're wearing.
I'm not that heavily clothed. I have my whole chest out. But also I'm a lizard kind of, so that probably sucks a lot for some.
Okay, then your cold blood runs even colder.
Yeah, I'm cold as fuck.
Yeah. I imagined you in big heavy robes. I don't know why. But yeah, okay. Yeah, you're cold as fuck. He steps down. The light of the lantern barely illuminates his surroundings. It's a big lantern too, mind you. This isn't like a candle sitting in an open-ended like glass tube suspended inside of like a holder. This is like a big, heavy, like a big oil torch wick. Heavy, like this is a big thing, you know. This is a heavy lantern. This is like the kind of stuff that military scouts would carry. Not like some pithy like here's to light the barn. And it's hardly doing anything. He takes a few more.
Has the basement always been like this?
Steps down. He turns back to you. His teeth are nearly chittering, and he says, "Remember when I said it felt like the rot had gotten underneath the floorboards?"
Yeah.
Yeah. He well, here's the basement then. Here, I've got 5 bodyguards. Come on now, please follow on.
Bodyguards.
I've been right. If something happens to me, I'd assumed you'd step forward to help me. Would you not, or would you watch me die there?
What would happen here? It's the basement of your library.
Well, the rats get pretty big.
Anybody got anything light this place? I would throw a candle, but it's a library, so.
Don't worry, lads. I'll walk in front. I'm 6'4", fully fucking tatted, and I'll smack the fuck out of a rat.
Are there lantern stuff on like the wall, or is there nothing on the walls or anything?
Are you asking that in character?
No, I'm asking you if I can see it.
Barely illuminated in the dim. Who here has dark vision?
Me.
Oh,
I do.
There we go. Yeah, in 5e, everyone has dark vision. I swear to God, half the fucking races do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. To those of you with dark vision, you fare quite a bit better. You're able to see through into the basement. The basement floor is about as large as the upper floor. There are.
Wait, tell me, are there lanterns?
Well, I'm describing because you have dark vision, don't you?
Yes, I know, but I'm trying to do something.
Okay. All right. Okay. This is a full description can wait. There are lanterns. They are not immediately within reach.
Are there rats?
How far?
Are there what?
How far away are they?
Rats.
They scurry away at whatever the lantern light is cast. You can see 2 lights along the adjacent wall to you, Hen. They are about 10 and 25 feet away, respectively.
I will cast Thaumaturgy and light them.
Oh. That is useful. The lanterns glow with flame as you light them. Athelia says, "Oh, all right. Fuck me, I wish I could do something. Like, something cool, you know? Like with magic, or maybe I could do backflips." Can any of you do backflips?
You're nothing but a dwarf.
What?
Can you not do backflips?
What? First of all, being short is much an aid in doing backflips. My legs are as thick as they are long. If I had any dexterity whatsoever in my fucking body, I could cast myself back 3, maybe even 4 flips. You're
Athelius, he's just a drow. Don't worry about it.
It's just a drow. Exactly. This whiny, dark-skinned, skinny-legged wimp. What
the fuck did you just say? Racism!
You said I was a dwarf!
That's not racist.
You folks should keep the underground.
I'm gonna look
Athelius,
around.
I've got a question for you.
Hey?
You said the mayor had, say, harlots come through. Ladies of the evening, as it were. Did they ever leave?
Did they leave? Oh, no, they did. It was, actually, one of them did end up getting killed, but that was actually by the mayor's wife. That was a real big scandal, it was.
But they've gone back from whence they've came, then.
Oh, yes. I imagine they're respectable ladies of the night these days. 20 years later, I imagine some of them probably own their own brothels now.
So it's not an STD.
Ha! Oh, you think I've gotten any in the past 3 months? Nah, I wish. Here.
Perhaps Kazooie should test that.
With the lights with the lights illuminating the downstairs of this place, things are more visible now. You can see there is a dark pall cast on the basement floor of the library. It is even with the light, it's obviously very low visibility, but not so much that you can't understand the basic form of what you're looking at. It's a long, perhaps L-shaped basement. You can see down one end as you're at its corner, and there's a bend around which you cannot see. And along its side, there are large bookcases that extend nearly 12 feet tall to the ceiling, ladders that are abruptly disjoined along the sides of those bookcases to allow people to reach the higher books, especially if you're 4'6".
Wait, really quickly, we had to have passed a lantern, no?
Oh, I'm assuming right now that we have like stopped at the base of the staircase for the descriptive purposes.
I'll keep lighting them up though as we walk by.
Yeah,
because thaumaturgy is a cantrip.
For descriptive purposes.
I mean, we're lighting the place up, and half of us have dark vision.
Listen, this is the fault of the fucking D&D designers. In 5e, fucking everyone has dark vision. There's no point having dark areas anymore. But
look, the dwarf doesn't. We're just trying to help him out.
True. Actually, except dwarves do have dark vision.
I don't have dark vision.
Like everyone does.
Me.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I'm helping Kazooie.
Can we get this fucking key then?
Well, we were in description mode. Yeah, okay, we're jumping back. You all have an apt description. Athelia says, "Hey, shut up!" And yes, also yes. The answer is yes. All right. He steps onto the ground proper, and you hear some more rats scurrying their little squeak. To which he responds with, "I kept food stores down here for a long time. Most of the village, they don't have underground storage. They just never had basements built, and I suppose most folks never got around to it. So we store alcohol and such here." And he points at some casks that have lined up against the wall. The wood is quite rotted now, and there are dark auburn red stains that glimmer dim red in the light of the lantern that have sort of collected on the boards directly beneath the kegs. And then he says, "Looks all right grim there now, doesn't it?" And it's after he steps one step past one of the adjacent bookcases that he stops, because he heard something, as did the rest of you. Now,
good question.
He stops because he heard a noise, and so did the rest of you. From around the bend of this basement floor of the library to your left, a horrid creaking noise emanated. It sounded like the last groan of the death of a machine. It sounded like two tectonic plates made of poorly oiled steel grinding against one another. It sounded like every horrid contraption, every machination of bone and blood and fury that you had ever dreamed about coming to life at the same time. And Athelius stops dead in his tracks, and he turns around towards the five of you and says, "I'm not fucking touching that. No. I'm not going around that. No. Y'all taking a look at that right now. You're doing it."
Xander, you check over there. I'll protect the dwarf.
Only if Kazooie comes with me.
What use have you got for me?
We need the bird's vision for the dwarf.
I've not got dark vision. I'm sorry, everybody.
You can walk behind me, lad.
I'm gonna peep around the corner.
I'm gonna hang out around the door.
Okay.
You
should probably move to the map. I have enabled Fog of War, which I have never used before. I hope I know how to use it.
Oh, I thought that was just the basement.
Hold on.
Amazing. That's about what I can see.
Let's begin by revealing what you guys are capable of seeing.
Should I not be watching this stream?
No, you absolutely can. Why is it not doing that?
Oh.
Wait, there we go. See? Look, it reveals shit. Look at that. Wow. Wow, it's so glitchy and hard to use. Yeah. Poggers. There we go. Let me set you guys' tile. Here you go. That you're standing on right now, Hen, is actually the a bookshelf. You're going to have to move it off there.
Where would I be for peeping around the corner?
I will place you guys appropriately. The fuck over there, as I say. Okay, so let's engage. Let's present ourselves some physicality. Let's see what
does the dwarf character have a token?
The dwarf character currently does not have a token.
Is a token.
Okay. True. Okay. So I'm just going to put this. I'm going to put this human man right here. This is not representative of the appearance of the dwarf. Okay. Fan artists, go away. Anyway, this is the staircase that led you down here. These two long bookshelves extend. They're perhaps 30, 40 feet long, 12 feet tall, extending to the ceiling. Books aplenty in them. Most of them ruined tatters, but some sections clearly useful. I'm going to place all of you here collectively. The dwarf stopped right here. Who peeked around the corner?
It was me. Oh wait,
that was me.
You both peeked around the corner. And you saw, let's reveal area. Ooh. You see down the hallway. And next to you, next to this hallway, there are a bunch of bookshelves lining the walls. But on the far end of this hallway, there is something right down here. You can see it just barely glowing in the lantern light. Even with dark vision, it's a little hard to make out. It looks like a pile of rags. A big one at that. It extends nearly to the ceiling. It's huge. And it's wet. There's something visceral about it. And the way the rags contour around the whatever interior shape there may be, the way they form, it looks almost as though they're closed tightly around something breathing. There's a...
Aye, dwarf. This doesn't happen to be where you keep your cum rags, is it?
Shit. I lack the ability to make funny quips when your lives are in danger. I'll think of something funny when you're done.
All right, let's check this thing out.
Wait, don't you have the keys?
The key's on the back end there. I've kept that thing for damn near 20 years. You think that thing's near the staircase? What the fuck was that noise?
How did they lock the door? How did they lock the door?
Well, they got their own set of keys.
Anyone have fucking mage hand?
Can I perception check this motherfucker?
That would be an insight. But yes, go for it.
Insight this mother. Okay.
You certainly can insight this motherfucker.
I am gonna do it.
Do it, yeah. Fuck yeah, do it. Hey, that's a 12.
I did it.
12 solid. To the best of your knowledge, this guy is being completely truthful. And is very afraid right now.
Yeah.
Aye, what should we do?
Xander, I feel you should check it out.
I guess I'll go poke it with something. Can I walk up to it and gently poke it with one of my short swords?
Before you do that, I
look for the most pristine book on the bookshelf and I hand it to Xander. Use this.
Aye. All right.
Vaush, so for my fucking shit, I can, as a bonus action, extend my my unarmed strikes to 30 feet. If I was to like psychic punch this thing and to try to move the rags around or whatever,
you can absolutely do that. Absolutely, you can do that. Okay.
Well, he's going to psychic punch some rags.
Punching might not be a good idea, though. I'm just saying.
Well, I'll be 30 feet away.
Well, I know, but why hurt it if it's?
I'm not gonna fucking hurt it. I'm gonna try to move the rags around
by punching it.
You think if you punch a fucking thing, it just stops where it is? You swipe it and the shit moves. What are you talking about? Anyway, Xander, if you could get up there and let us see a little bit more, maybe I can do some shit.
I don't know, Kazooie. I say I just throw a fucking book at it.
All right, throw something at it then. Whatever. We could try to do cool shit, or you could just throw shit at it. It's fine.
I'll throw a book. All right, so that would be an athletics check, right?
That would be. This is a very low DC athletics check. Yes, to throw a book 30 feet. That is a 20. You fastball pitch this book. You fucking get your you fucking speedball pitch this thing. It doesn't even arc up. I'm going to roll to see what comes of that.
Oh no.
I hope it just explodes.
I love my fate rolls. That's a 12 for 1d20. The book hits the pile of rags with a very audible thwack.
Vaush, really quickly, rolls are kind of cut off.
Kind of cut off? Oh, yeah, that's true.
Screen.
Hold on. Let me... True! That's pretty true. True.
It is indeed a true.
That's pretty true. Hold on, I can fix that. All I have to do is adjust that in. Oh, that ended up being there we go. True. That's pretty true. Perfect. Kind of perfect. There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
there we go.
Through a book.
There we go. Nice. Thank you. Anyway, the flat of the book hits the rags with an audible thwack. You actually see moisture fly into the air, kind of the way you would expect if you hit a corpse with a mallet or with a brick or something. Not some discernible fluid, rather just the viscous, essence of whatever may have been contained within it. The book pushes into the rags wetly, and you see something brackish, like a black, brown, thick liquid seep through the rags at the location where you hit it. It also smells.
You don't know anything about
you are
these
immediately
rags.
hit with a smell.
Hi, dwarf.
Good.
You have some sort of odd amalgamation of horrid, putrid stink below your library, and you wonder why your town is afflicted by a plague.
That thing wasn't there when I was last in here, boy.
Oh.
What the fuck is that? He peeks his head around the corner. He's looking down at it as you're looking down at it. He's got his head like poking in sideways, like in the cartoons. Is that a... That smells disgusting.
What is it?
Oh, I mean, evidently it's some kind of fabric, liquid. I see a very expensive book barreled into whatever filthy heap that is. That's lovely.
I told them not to do that. They didn't listen to me.
Really lovely.
To be fair, I threw it pretty damn good.
Did I doubt your athleticism? I doubt your character, Xanderhal.
What is behind that?
Oh gods. I think I know what that might be.
Wait, can anybody see if there's any lanterns we could light up with thaumaturgy around the area?
If there are, I've already lit them. I told them I'd keep up doing it.
Yeah, I would say
if they're within 30 feet, I can light them up.
Right now, we're at the maximum level of visibility through lantern light in here.
Yeah.
The lantern light glows sickly off the wet rags.
Yeah, it's like a weird... I think we were meant to think that it's like weirdly unlit, you know?
Athelius clasps his hands over his mouth and he says, That might be an old friend of mine.
Which part?
I don't rightly know. When I was... No. A long while back, before the plague, there was a friend of mine, and he worked with me here, and his name was Sam. And he was good, and he was a good friend of mine, and we worked for a while, and then he died. Natural causes. Nothing suspicious. He worked with me. It was his passion. It was his job. And it was such a greed, as in accordance with his will, and with the wishes of the church and the clergy, that he be interred here. Not in the graveyard. There was a plot that was dug, a segment, and a little memorial. We had a little plaque in his corner. Sam.
Does it respond to him saying Sam?
It does not.
Sam.
I
call out to it too, like, hey, poop sock.
Wow. Can we?
Zooey.
I'm rolling on that one. No, actually, roll fucking.
Oh no.
Roll fucking charisma.
Damn it.
Do a charisma saving throw right now, or you're taking embarrassment damage.
Ooh.
Oh no. Charisma saving throw, there it is.
Just like real life.
Wow. This explains my sub count.
Athelius IRL weird champs you. His face contorts. You can see through it the facial hair dims thin enough that you can see the purse of his lips as he weird champs the ever-loving shit out of you. But you don't take damage.
For shame.
For
I don't take
shame.
damage.
You can't see Hen's face, but you psychically know that she's weird champing you.
I can feel it all
You can
around me.
feel
Everyone's
it.
just kind of looking at me like, yeah.
So here's a quick out of context question I have for you, Vaush.
Hit me
If
up.
I was to do the same thing with like that 30-foot unarmed strength extension, could I like tap someone on the shoulder with it?
I
Theoretically?
mean, yeah, reasonably, right? If you can extend your
cool.
fist, it's not literally like your fist stretching.
No,
it's
it's not.
like a psychic projection. So I assume you could do. It would almost be like a 30
kind of
foot.
mage handy.
It would be like a mage
vibe.
hand, but I would only allow. It would only be something you could procure for like a second or two. So you couldn't
Yeah,
like
yeah.
do tasks with it, but you could like poke or prod or slap or hit from a distance.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Anyway, carry on.
I volunteer to walk up and poke it.
That's a wonderful idea, Xander.
We have more books.
Anyway, Xander, how about you go up there and see what it is? I'll be close by, behind you.
All right, you're lucky I have such morbid curiosity.
Before you do that, can I detect magic on it?
You can always
That's a good
detect
idea.
magic.
Do your thing, Exilia.
There's some fucking magic going on right now. Exilia.
Yikes.
I've got some bad news for you.
Huh.
It's necromantic.
Hmm.
There is
Feel
quite a bit of
shame.
magic emanating from that pile.
So do I just walk up to it now?
You are absolutely free
slowly
to,
in.
but move your character slowly. In case
Xander, only
something
get about
happens.
30 feet of it, roughly. I could try to see what I can do from a distance.
You gonna poke it? You gonna shake its hand?
All right, so I think from about here I could probably do it. Xander, how about you hold up a little bit? Don't get too excited about jumping into the mound of poop socks. I'm going to try to move some of the shit around and try to clear the area if I can.
Okay. I want you to roll, because
like,
this isn't so much of an attack as it is, and it's sort of a maneuvering. Roll sleight of hand for me.
Okay, sir. One sec. Easy.
Holy shit. That's a
Not even a
double
troll.
critical. Wait, what the
Damn.
fuck?
Not even a
Powerful.
short. Anyway, carry on.
Damn. Okay. Well, holy shit. Okay. Hey, I mean, when it goes, it goes. You psychically project your hand. That's a 1 in 400 chance. You psychically project your hands forward and ora the rags. Except instead of oraing them, you slap them aside. And you, for the first one, you can only do this for like a second at most. This is like a forceful, direct projection of your psychic hostility. This isn't like a delicate like bit. And you also can't feel what's going on with your hands either.
Yeah.
But you're pushing aside rags, these wet, viscous, goopy, like vile, brackish ridden things. And after doing so for perhaps 3-4
Can
slaps.
I interrupt you?
Mhm.
Real quick. Shouldn't we see more of the area now that we moved up?
Yeah, here. In fact, I can clear Fog of War because you guys handled it. That's the opposite of clearing Fog of War.
Nice.
That's the nope.
Where is everybody?
Wait, no, it's a psychic attack. Shit.
Where'd
Uh-oh.
y'all go?
Uh-oh.
Hey,
I
Oh,
swear,
no,
if it's
Pookie.
too
dark.
There we go.
If it's spoodooders, okay.
I have no, the fog of war function is very difficult to use.
Wait, so
Okay.
are we up against a wall right now?
Correct. Yes. The rest of that is
okay.
just not where the basement is. It's just off. It's off map. It's the Earth.
I'm gonna move over here.
You, Ora, the pile, and your first few strikes push aside the brackish rags, but your last one, actually, but your last one hits something rather hard and reveals something to you and you alone. Xanderhal. You see something glimmering in the torchlight underneath all of that wet, viscous fluid, behind that horrid smell, which smells simultaneously of blood and copper, but also with a tinge, perhaps, of deep earth metals. You see something glimmer and something move. It's in the flash. It's in a fucking flash of an instant, okay? You only see it for a microsecond before what's about to happen happens. You see something, and that gives you just enough wherewithal to react before you see the barrel of a gun. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, shit. Here we go, boys. It's time for some crazy shit to happen.
Ooh.
That is a
Yeah,
really
boys,
fucking good.
Nice.
That is a really
quite
fucking good dexterity
dexterous.
saving throw. God damn, these people's rolls. What the fuck?
I'm very
Until we
dexterous.
start doing damage.
All right, listen, folks. Pig Puncher, you see for just a second the glimmer of a barrel, wet, protruding from the rags before it goes off. This barrel, by the way, does not look like the barrel of a rifle because this thing is fucking huge. There is a deafening roar of cannon fire as the blunderbuss fires, and a hail of metal in a cone in front of the rags decimates the bookshelves, the ground beneath. The ceiling gets tattered. Flecks of metal dent into the wall and splinter floorboards. Nails and specks of wood fly in the air, and you, because you passed the dexterity saving throw, take half damage, which is significant.
As
You
opposed
okay over
to
there,
full
Xander?
damage?
Hold on.
Let me just change my health real quick.
I told you we only need to get about 30 feet.
Yeah.
I told you should have thrown a book at it. Babias,
You only take 3 damage actually.
Wait, only 3?
Only 3 damage. Low rolls plus half damage.
Okay, I thought when you said half damage, I thought you meant half my health.
No.
Immediately after that. Why?
You all hold
Why?
on.
Could you
Really quickly, as to resolve the turn, because that was a surprise round. You all watch as from this pile of rags, the wet cloth is cast aside and a figure lurches to prominence from it. It casts aside the cloths, which look heavy, by the way, with an errant toss of its right arm. It's big. This thing is really, really tall. Taller than you, Xanderhal. It's buried in a mountain of cloth, wet and dripping, flecked with rust and bits of oil. The shroud so effectively covers the face that you see nothing but a black void from which the faint glimmer of eye sockets can be seen. And protruding from underneath this thing's long sleeves, which are again tattered nearly beyond recognition, a glamoring of cloth and leather work stitched together haphazardly, is a barrel. You see a Deuterino. And he sounds worse than he looks, because as he moves, as he puts one foot forward in front of the other, you don't hear foot hitting the ground. You don't hear cloth rustling. You hear the horrid grinding of metal clinking against metal, gearwork shuffling against one another, hydraulics moving, pistons firing, not that you know what those are. Steam billows the back of the rags that he's buried underneath. He takes a step forward, Pig Puncher, and prepares to fucking
Xander.
wallop you.
Xander,
Why,
why
if you
did
can
you
keep
throw a
watch on our
book?
dwarf boy?
What do I do now?
You get hit, or he misses. Those are pretty much the two options. He takes a step forward to you, slowly, mechanically, as you're still reeling from the hail of debris from his blunderbuss, and his other arm reaches out towards you, the rags falling behind for you to see a mechanism which is perfuncted at the end by a hammerhead. He attacks you with a pneumatic hammer.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's a miss.
Well,
That is a miss, thankfully. Do you duck your head to the side?
Sure.
Absolutely. You duck your head to the side just in time for a bar of metal that weighs perhaps 20 pounds and is suspended by a system of motors to race by your head at in excess of 80 miles an hour. In 1 second, it is not where your head was, and in the next second, it is where your head was. It barely misses you. Everyone roll initiative.
Ew.
Fuck.
Remember, you have to click on your token and then click initiative so it gets counted. And then but you also have to wait so I can clear the previous initiative turn order. Okay, now everyone do it. Go. Go. Do it. Go. Go.
You cleared it twice, so we were there before, I think.
Damn,
Do you wanna
19.
just-
That's
Do you want me to, okay, I'll just roll again. Fuck it.
Guys, I'll add combat music when I am 100% positive that YouTube won't fucking copyright strike me for it.
I mean, after what they did to me, dude, I don't know, dude.
Dude, they're
Xander.
fucking cuckarinos.
Xander, why would you have thrown that book at Sam? I told you not to.
I don't know, but he's some sort of bloodborne boss of bullshit now.
That's not canon.
What?
That's not in character. That was a meme there. That was a.
He didn't say that in character. That's
No,
not
but
canon.
Sometimes
No,
he
but-
just speaks like a pirate, just in his day-to-day, you know.
Yeah, I'm
Typical
gonna be
silly pig
honest.
puncher.
My throat hurts like shit, so I kind of have to talk like the pirate now.
I respect that. Speaking of, you're up first, Xanderhal, which is pretty fitting. I'll provide the music, okay?
Please don't.
Alright, you big I'm about to hit you with my shit. So,
Copyright.
alright, I'm gonna use my short swords on it.
My character slits their throats.
Hey, Vaush, something happened. Shut your fucking mouth.
Capital D in chat.
The first one hits. You get it with the first short sword. A 24 absolutely beats the DC, and you do 8 piercing damage to this thing, halved to 4.
Oh.
Yikes.
You swipe at this thing, you cut through rag easily, and then you hit something much harder, and scrapes and sparks of steel against steel flicker against the blade.
Wow, well, this thing definitely can't fucking die.
Excuse me, Mr. Metaman. We're not here to hurt you.
It is.
Xander is.
It does not acknowledge your existence.
Okay.
Wait,
Alright.
I think it's time to fucking run.
wait. If it doesn't acknowledge our
Well, we do need to get the
existence,
key.
could we just leave Xander here?
Hey, listen. If you want to betray a party member, I will never stop you. I will never stop you.
Okay, I'm not actually suggesting that, please.
I think X is about to give it to me.
True.
However, comma, can I yeet the dwarf at it?
Jesus
I don't know why you would want to do
Christ.
something like that. Seems like we need this dwarf alive. How about we don't put his life
The
in
dwarf is
danger?
actually. I'm not in any way obstructing your sociopathic desires. However,
Yeah,
the
what
dwarf.
the fuck? Are you sure? Are you good leaning?
The
Jesus
dwarf
Christ.
actually is
Wait,
Your
like.
devotion, Asimar?
For one, I'm chaotic. Or I'm chaotic. What? That doesn't matter because
Malay.
my intention, okay, is that it's his friend. Yeah. He would.
We don't know that for sure.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm a drow, and all I care about is women.
Nobody tosses a dwarf. Yeah, I am. Listen, I'm not yucking your yum in the slightest. However, this man is insanely heavy. This is an incredibly dense dwarf. That's like a 250-pound yeet right there. But if you want to roll for it, you're always free to try.
I could definitely do it.
Well, I mean, you just got hit.
Yeah, no, it's all good though. I could totally yeet a 250-pound dwarf about 50 yards. I'm 6'4", fully fucking tatted. You know how it is.
Xanderhal, is that the conclusion of your turn?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, you could move.
Kazooie, you're up.
Yeah, actually, okay. All right. Well, shit, psychic punch this thing, dude.
Okay.
Oh, someone's linking me music that is designed to be safe for YouTube live streams. It's called Pretzel.
Is it just a recording of you doing that?
Dude, my fucking beat slap. Don't fucking talk shit. My beat slapped. Holy shit. My beat was good. Dun dun.
Yeah, it was
slapped as hard as the book.
so hard.
All right.
Okay.
Kazooie, you're up
If I
next.
move over here, can I still reasonably strike from afar if I had range anyway?
Or
would I be obstructed by the wall?
not for your psychic punches. You'd have to be in the line of sight, but you can move after that.
Yeah, okay. So I'll move to about here. I will attempt to unarmed strike him with some psychic damage, because I think that might be the only way to actually do real damage to this thing, considering Xander's just shit in the bed over there.
Mm-hmm.
1 sec. So I think I set this up correctly, so we'll just do that. Is that a hit, sir?
A 15 actually does not hit, no.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right. And then I'll back over here.
Yeah, just slide on out. Slide to the left.
And then I'll oh wait, no, I can't like do any other. I couldn't like ready a dodge action since I already tried to attack, right?
Yeah, you've already used your action.
All right, so I'll just hang out over here, protect the dwarf.
I'm just
nice fucking
That's my turn.
swing, bird
There you go.
bitch.
How about you come over here so we can do more damage instead of running into a fucking choke like you did?
Hen, you're up.
I'm
we got
gonna
some
cast
music.
Guiding Bolt. Did you hear me?
I did not hear you because the music is
I'm gonna
too loud.
cast Guiding Bolt. I
Gotcha.
can't hear any music, by the way.
Well, it wouldn't be for
We
you
probably
guys. It'd
can.
be for
It's gonna be
stream.
stream side.
Okay.
Guiding bolt. 11.
Oh, I didn't realize that clicking it would, Oh, cool. Alright, whatever. I don't think an 11 hits.
An 11 does not hit, I'm afraid.
Dang.
Darn.
I think that's all I can do.
Oh shit, this song.
I think it might actually be fucked.
Why
Oh,
you're up?
fuck.
All right. I take the. No, I'm just kidding. Mimya. Wait.
I'll
I
figure
eat
this out
Shield of
later.
Faith.
You what?
Yeah,
Shield of Faith. Creature of your choice, granting 2 bonus to AC. Who are you giving it to?
I wonder.
The door. No, okay. The Xanderhal.
Okay. The enemy.
I thank you, I
Thank-
forgive you for your name being an adverb.
Thank ye for increasing
Can
the
I
challenge rating of
reconsider?
this fight. What'd you say?
Can I reconsider?
Yeah, you can. You can always reconsider. I give you any takesies, backsies on any buffs you ever give to Xanderhal.
Ooh.
Xander, if you could lead him over here, we might be able to be more efficient. Or
I
effective.
mean, that's my fucking plan. I'm not standing here and fighting this thing. It's like trying to punch a.
I just know how you toxically masculine men tend to try to do things on your own. You have a team
I
behind
do
you.
that, and then I just steps that back here.
Nice. Exilia, you're up.
All right. Well, how far can I move? What's 1 square?
1 square is 5 feet, so you can move 6 squares.
6. Okay.
Your turn.
Right.
Or diagonals, you know.
Right. Okay. So I want to move. Let's move over here. And gosh, I thought I'd be able to move further.
I love the visual of this
gun?
horrifying automaton emerging from like oil blood-soaked rags to fight Pig Puncher, while 5 people are all hiding around the corner up here, like peeking around it to
Who the fuck didn't like rushed it?
Yeah, but I'm 6'4", fully tatted.
Precisely.
He is 6'4",
like
fully tatted.
I told him to stop 30 feet.
How does that
before
work
it.
against a Glock?
I mean, I'm 5% body fat. I don't know what to tell you.
He's going to catch it and then put it back.
Okay, I have a question. Another question. If it's presumed that there are no plants around, I can't do cool plant magic, can I?
This would be a no plant zone, I'm afraid.
Right. Okay. Just
Vegans blown.
just double checking. Okay. Well, in that case, I will move into the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to move right here. And I'm going to throw a dagger at this automaton.
Go for it.
You're gonna hit Xanderhal.
Yeah, if you roll a 1, you're fucking getting Xanderhal in one of his pushy little drow trait cheeks.
Ooh, the DM is racist.
Wow.
You're pin cushioning that cushion.
This is how it feels to be black, huh?
I am terribly sorry, but I'm afraid an 8 is not going to beat the AC of the defended creature.
Oof. All right. Well, in that case,
Wait, does the dagger like just bounce off of it, or?
Oh, it disappears into the rags and then just hard clinks against something metal and then falls to the ground.
that's unfortunate.
Do you say that in canon?
In that case, oh yeah, definitely. In that case, are the really quick? Are the dark blocks? Are they still
those are
spaces we can walk,
bookshelves.
or are they the bookshelves? Okay, I thought they were the bookshelves. So in that case, I'm going to hide in between these bookshelves here.
All
And
right,
I
go for
believe
it. You're
that's
darting
the
all
end
over
of
the
my
fucking
turn there.
place.
Did you try throwing a book at it?
Yeah, so
Potentially.
far we don't know actually how much damage the book did.
It did a little bit of, made that noise when we hit it, but I'm pretty sure this is just a wet robot.
Anybody try setting it on fire?
Speaking of,
I mean, it's wet.
it's
There's
his turn
probably
now.
a bunch of gunpowder there. I don't know if we want to necessarily set that on fire
Who's close to it?
in this enclosed space.
I am the closest.
Here, wait, let me try this. It be his turn now.
Yar.
Yar.
He's also
Yar.
a pirate.
Yar!
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 Shut up.
You hear a gunshot.
Good thing I keep fucking condenser on for the desktop audio. All right, the automaton rolls its shoulders and after having shrugged off essentially all attacks and attempts to recharge the use of its weapons, which I will now do down here.
Can we tell if there's a tiny man controlling it from the inside?
You cannot,
You
but
find
if
it-
you roll insight,
God
you
damn.
might know a little more.
Did you just find a weird way
would
to
like to
say
do-
reload?
Damn it.
When he's recharging, is he reloading the gun or what?
Oh, in D&D, recharge, some attacks are really powerful and can't be used every turn. At the beginning of your turn, you roll a d6, and if you get a number that is within the range presented next to recharge, then you can then use that attack again. If not, it's like off. It's like on cooldown, you know?
Oh.
All right.
So yes.
So yes. So hold on. He's doing some automaton math right now. Okay. Pig, he's going to move through you. He just
Just get
walks
run over.
He just walks past you.
Pig, do something. You can do something.
Yeah, I can. I can try. Listen, is it a good idea though? Do I want
Yes.
to attack?
Xander,
Let's slash
slam
him.
against the bookcases.
I can.
You could have like tried to stab him when he was running by it. No, it's too late. It's too late.
It's too late now. Okay.
No. It's not
there's
too late
no
now.
way.
No. As he
Oh,
moves
it should
past, you
be.
can absolutely do it. You can use your reaction to do an attack of opportunity of any creature that removes itself from your melee attack range in a turn.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But now I've re-aggroed it probably.
That's fine.
I mean, I hit it pretty hard.
You could wait until you were behind it from us to attack, no? So like he's in the square directly.
Oh, then you get advantage.
Like that? Like in that square where I'm looking at?
That would be cheating. I've already rolled my attacks.
Are you doing an attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
He rolled it already.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
25 definitely hits. 2 damage. Ha! Who?
Well, no,
Wait, no, you gotta
Oh,
save.
true. Oh, true. Dual wielding. Okay, you hit with both. Nice. Okay, that's 3 to half. That's 6 to half. That's 3, and 2 to half. That's 1. So 4 damage dealt to this thing. That's an additional extra entire amount of the damage that's already been done to this thing. It walks right past you as you attack it. I mean, it doesn't even attempt to shove you aside. It just coldly moves through you. It is very, very strong and very heavy. You
Does that
basically
remind you of
have
the women in your life, Xander?
you basically have to get out of its way. You can react with both weapons. I think if you're dual wielding, you can attack with both weapons. If not, I'm going to allow it in this case. Exilia, it turns towards you. You can faintly see something dull and light, 2 dots of light appearing from beneath the blackened, shadowed pit that is his rags. Even the dark vision does not help you see the face of this thing. It raises its blunderbuss. Make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
My queen.
He's bluffing. He didn't reload.
That's a go! Oh! Oh! Pog!
She should be able to
Where
move a
you
couple
at?
spaces if she wishes.
Pog! Okay. Well,
Stop. Lexi should absolutely be able to move spaces if she wants.
Nope.
Man,
Unfortunately,
I have this cough and I don't know where it came from.
for saving throws, unfortunately, crits don't actually do anything. You pass the saving throw, though, which means you take 1/2 of the damage that he throws your way.
Whoa.
That's down to 7 damage against you.
Oof.
You
just
rounded up?
I round up. It depends on whose turn it is. I round in favor of whoever's turn it is every time. It reaches up with its blunderbuss arm and just fucking hails you with fletchet. You manage to skate to the side and press your body against the bookcase to avoid most of the hail, but the hail of fletchet goes behind you to tear up the casings of the books, to rip up the boards, to absolutely fucking destroy the everything behind you. It's like a fucking cannon shot 5 feet in front of your face. And then it reaches out with its other arm. The rags slide back. Underneath the pneumatic hammer it tried to use to attack Pig Puncher is a 2-shot pistol. Hen?
Sure.
There we go. That's a 19 and a fucking 25 to hit.
Hey, they both hit.
Oh, wait, whoops. I clicked the wrong weapon. Hold on. Otherwise, you'd be dead.
I wouldn't be dead. That's okay.
Well, with both of those, I think you might. But here, we'll do the other one, huh? That's one of them which hits. 10 damage piercing.
Okay.
Yeah. Fires a shot. Fucking, where does it get you? Where are you blatted?
I don't know. Wherever he aimed, man.
Thank you. Very evocative. Truly in the spirit of D&D.
Well, I don't know. You're the one who's fucking doing the gun. He's pointing it at me.
You get caught right underneath the collarbone. Just a thin, clean hole that pierces you out through the bottom, through the underneath of the collarbone, through to the back. It really fucking hurts. Not chill in the slightest.
Hear the blood coughing when
He's touching my fucking robes.
Well, where could you get shot? Anywho.
Gotcha.
Are you covered in robes?
No, he shot me in the chest, though.
I was very specific and evocative with my adjectives. Anyway, the Clockwork Man's turn concludes. Next we have, though he isn't listed in the turn order, Athelius over here, who is represented by this rather plain-looking man. All right? He... and runs back over here to his desk and begins rummaging. That is his action and his turn. It completes.
Are you looking for the key over there, Athelius?
Okay, guys, just a second. You get your bloody business to yourself.
Hold him off.
Xanderhal,
Do
you're
what you
up.
need to do.
But Bias, it's your friend.
Well, I can sneak attack this fucker right now, can I?
Yeah.
Wait, how so?
People in chat are saying Vaush Swashbuckler reads you don't need advantage to an attack roll to use sneak attack if you are within 5 feet of the target and no other creature is within 5 feet of you, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll.
Wait, so you just get sneak attack always and forever?
I mean, yeah, rogues are wild.
Swashbuckler, bitch!
Oh shit! Well, if only you had known that. I didn't know you were a swashbuckler.
True.
I probably should have figured it out because it says swashbuckler underneath your name. That probably should have been the tip
Well,
off.
it is on
It's a pretty
us to
big
know
hint.
how to use our stuff. though.
Yeah, go for it. Fucking do it. Blast them.
So here's the question: How?
Ask me.
How do I make the attack a sneak attack?
That depends on how your character sheet is written. I can take a look at it if you would like.
It would be an attributes and ability.
It would be you would just have
you
like
have
a
a sneak
version.
attack table when you look up rogues, but this is something you should know ahead of time. Sneak attack is like a really important part of being a rogue.
Oh.
Can I eat the bird at it?
That would be much easier than yeeting the dwarf at it. I imagine Kazooie weighs no more than like 90 pounds, right?
Hold on, I have my resident
Probably.
resident D&D resident D&D specialist messaging me. It's in modifiers section. Okay. Modifiers.
I can just tell you how much extra d6 you get to roll if you hit.
That'd be great.
Oh wait, no, it's right here. Global damage modifier. Sneak attack. So I would just check the little box next to it because I've already put it down in global damage modifier.
Oh, and there you go.
On my... So I just
Epic.
check this little
That's not
box and
cringe
then
at all.
attack?
That's based and uncringe pilled.
So what I would do is just check sneak attack and then just do a normal attack.
Then use
right?
your regular rolled attacks. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh.
That's a spicy.
Yeah, hold on. Okay, the damage rolled out of order there, but yeah. Okay, that's an 18 to 22. Both hit, and both get sneak attack, apparently, meaning that's 14 damage plus 6 damage, 20 damage in total. It gets knocked back down to 10 because it gets halved. That's still nonetheless a pretty hefty blow. You're up behind this thing, and you bring both of your swords down on this thing in the... Hey, listen, I know you all have studied the blade, okay? All right? You know the... Bull Rush, X/, you know all that. You do the X/, Xanderhal. You do the classic. You bring them both down. You cut through rags. You cut through metal. This thing flinches somewhat. You do damage.
Fuck.
Has he moved up any or?
No, he... Oh, well, yeah, Pig
That was
Puncher,
an-
you'll have to move your... Here, I'll move your token up here.
Oh, my token? Okay, I thought that was within attack range.
Oh, sneak attack is once per round, I thought. Okay, well, now we know.
Okay.
Keep that in mind next
how-
time.
how do
One
we
of
know
you
he
should
took
look
damage?
down, look it up, and write it down.
We're
That's
learning
what's
now.
important.
Yeah, single per turn. Okay, I see. All right. You enjoy that. You would have gotten 2 less damage, Xanderhal. But
only one of the
today's
attacks
your
that
lucky
is-
day. All right.
Oh, so what I would do is click the one short sword, then uncheck the sneak thing, and then click the other one.
Yeah, it would just be the once per turn, so it would be probably for your main short sword, not for your
Okay.
not for your offhand.
I'm
Okay,
just making sure.
Kazooie, you're up.
All right, sir. I will move over here, and then I will strike him with an unarmed strike with psychic damage. Well, that's not going to hit. I will expend 1 key point, putting me down to 2, to use Flurry of Blows.
Mm-hmm.
Which then, one moment, let me just put it in chat so you can see. Immediately, if you take an attack on your turn, you can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as bonus actions.
Go for it.
I'm going to do those 2 as well, both psychic damage.
Nice. Both of those hit. Roll the damage.
Epic.
Nice. 9 total damage, psychic, which gets reduced down to 0 damage. It's immune to psychic damage.
Epic. All right, cool.
You
hey, guys.
Psychic
this guy's
punch
got
the
no
shit
brain.
out of this thing. You fucking... And it's totally fine. It's
Looks
totally
like this
cool.
is not... This is not a live creature. Okay.
He is made of steel.
Well, I don't know if it was like a magical creature. Who knows? Well, now we know. Okay, and then from there, how much movement was that? It was about 5 feet of movement. I will move out to about... Oh, shit. Why does my shit keep fucking up? Not over here. It's going to... Why? Okay, sure.
Why?
It keeps moving my shit up. Okay, I'm going to move to about there. And that's my turn.
Nice. Brave. Hen, you're up.
Okay, I got damaged. I honestly think I think I want to try guiding bolt again because I want to see if it fucks the dude up if I have a chance. So,
Give it a shot.
I'll just do that.
Could I help the dwarf search?
I tried to.
You absolutely can, yeah.
For ranged spell attacks, do you add spell attack bonus, right?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, it wouldn't let me click it, so I'm gonna roll manually.
Do it.
I don't think that hits.
Unfortunately, no, that does not hit.
Okay, and then I will
Wait, is
move...
is 3 your spell attack bonus? Yeah, I guess it would be at level 3, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm gonna use my movement to try and get partial cover.
Gotcha. Shit's fucking bouncing off this dude. A hail of throwing knives and psychic punches and guiding bolts just bouncing off this thing's endoskeleton. Hoo boy.
Can I ask, does it look damaged at all? Can we tell any sort of damage has happened to it? I know that we've done some, but
I can't move my token.
There's very little indication, like in terms of physicality of this thing, like because it's so cloaked. The only indication of damage was when you saw it flinch. At Pig's attack.
Okay.
I can't move my token.
You cannot?
Nope. Don't know why.
Do you have the right tool selected? I got it now. Where do you want to move it?
I want to move it there.
Okay, everyone's fucking splitting up. Oh, okay.
For some reason, my
at least help the dwarf search.
20's acting up.
True.
Yeah, mine was doing the same thing. You just got to work around it.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Zoom
it's
out.
being weird.
Yeah, it's just roll 20. I don't know if it'd be. I don't know if it would benefit the process at all if I purchased a roll 20 subscription or something.
I don't think it would.
Here, why you're up? What's up? What are you doing?
There's a shitty product. Let me pay them money. Okay. I take the shiniest book off this bookshelf.
Just so you know, helping Athelius would cost an action. That would be like your turn if you chose to do that.
Nah, fuck that, dude. I'm getting ready to throw a book.
Okay.
And then I move over here and draw my sword.
Okay. Book and sword ready. Fucking do it. I'm ready.
And I stab the motherfucker.
Ooh.
Miss.
Heck W.
Yeah. That's a long sword too. You lunge forward to stab this thing, and it goes straight through it. It doesn't come into contact with anything other than oily rags. And Pig Puncher, it extends out to the other side, and you get pricked in the stomach. And take 1 damage.
Wait, but he's buffed.
1 damage.
Boo.
There is no buff strong enough to overwhelm.
Maybe roll better.
The nat fail.
Really? Because I think I hit my target.
Oh. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Pig Puncher, undo that 1 damage. We've forgotten something, my friends.
To hit me.
We have forgotten something, my friends. Why has advantage?
Oh, yeah,
because you're flanking. You hit with a 19.
Ew.
Epic.
Get it. Roll that damage.
Fuck yeah.
5 entire damage. More than 1. 500% of 1. In fact, deals 3 damage to this thing. You get it. You clink something in there.
This thing's probably not gonna go down, but if it does, it better have some damn good fucking loot.
I don't know why, but I thought you were gonna say it better have some damn good fucking head game. Ignore me.
You know, Conure,
Ignore me.
I think that might be a you problem.
We know where
Carry on.
Kazui's head's at.
I just, I don't know, the things that I've heard out of Pig Puncher today, it wouldn't surprise me.
Listen,
What if I said it's all
I
that
came
crazy?
here to
I'm-
play D&D and bust thick ropes of cum down the throats of unspeakable automatons made from the dead, born of blood and steel. Absolutely.
Oh, thank God. I thought I was going to
Hashtag
say the other
relatable.
players.
Xander, how about we
Hashtag
turn this
you
thing into an auto blow 6,000 then?
Aye. It'd be best that no man ever touches another woman in their lives. So let's turn this into, I'm trying to make it into a meme. Let's turn this into a sex toy so the people of this village can stop violating these beautiful women.
I
Please
thought
do not
I thought
try
the
to fuck the
feminazis
monster.
hated the sex toys because it replaces the women or whatever.
Listen.
But what if
I
it's
have...
a male sex toy?
True.
Yes.
Let's reprogram this thing into a big dick sex toy so all the heteronormative femoids of
Wait.
this village.
It isn't already?
What if we reprogrammed it to fight the conductor?
Let's
Yeah.
just
I'm not
kill
quite
it.
sure that any of us know how to program anything.
Yeah,
Let's
roll
be real.
coding knowledge in this Renaissance
Oh.
era campaign.
Oh!
That would
Why?
just-
Okay, Lexi. Okay.
I mean, in game.
Nah, this is whatever. Fucking just go.
I missed the name.
Just go. It's your turn.
Zelia, it's your turn.
All right. I look around the room and I want to determine who's hurt the worst.
Me.
Why Nervosa gets her ass kicked in every single fight?
Oh, I
Like,
think it might be me actually.
You're so
No,
far
you-
away.
Yeah, who's taking the
Okay.
most damage? I took 10.
I've taken none.
All right. Well, I move up to Y right here,
Mhm.
and I reach out my hand and I cast
Forgiveness.
where
You cut off, I think. You cast what?
I cast bark skin.
Mm-hmm. You touch a willing creature. Until the spell ends, the target's skin has a rough bark-like appearance, and the target's AC can't be less than 16, regardless of what kind of armor it is wearing.
amazing.
I mean, that
Well-
actually is pretty good, yeah.
And
Touch me, Lexi.
yeah, I think that's the I think that's all I can do this turn. So yeah, I think
mean,
that's it.
You should probably give it to me. I mean, I'm doing the most damage here.
Yeah, but you're not the one about to die or closer to dying.
Dude, I have the
Yeah,
most
but can
DKP
you-
here. Come on.
I made my decision. All right, you're gonna have to live with it.
I'm sad nobody got my
What?
the DKP thing. It's how raids back in Classic WoW used to parse out gear.
Nobody
Imagine
plays
playing
WoW,
WoW.
Pig Puncher.
I know what'll get him on this D&D podcast. What if I made a reference to a 14-year-old auxiliary loot distribution system from an MMORPG? Let's go, boys.
Chad Morris in chat said I got it.
All right, thank you, Chad Boris. I did too, but I'm not giving you the satisfaction. It's the Clockwork Man's turn.
Oh.
First, we roll recharge.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Ooh.
Wow.
Can he hurt
Ooh.
himself?
Oh
Pending.
boy. It's
He
missing.
overheats.
okay. You actually see this thing crick its head in a well, fittingly mechanical fashion towards you, Zilia, and it raises one of its arms before something locks up. Its arm, notice, jaggedly stutters in its place, and one of its weapons, in a deafening roar, misfires. Its pistol is now broken. Other weapons aren't, though.
Nice.
What was that loud noise over there?
His
Is that
His
really what you
gun
say in the
broke.
middle of a fight, Kazooie?
Yeah.
All right.
yeah,
I'm curious. I can't see.
Why? It raises its blunderbuss towards you. Make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw. As it raises this fucking Omega gun up towards your face.
so I just roll dexterity or
Make a dexterity saving throw.
There are saving throws in the top left.
Like that?
That is like
No,
that,
top
yes.
left.
Oh, wait. Well, that's dexterity.
It's
not
under
dexterity.
saving throws. To the left of current hit points.
I believe in you.
Underneath proficiency bonus.
I believe in you.
I
believe in you.
It says saving throws in the box on the bottom. Second column from the left.
Oh, sorry, I was doing it.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Very similar rolls both times. Won't save you. I'm afraid you fail the DC 13 dexterity saving throw. You're taking this one to the face. And we get and the rolls. A 1, a 1, and a 2. White Nervosa, this thing sputters, and a wheezy hail of half-hearted fletchit sort of meanders its way towards your face, and you take 4 damage from the experience.
Doesn't she have bark skin?
It doesn't affect for
okay.
For damage based on saving throws. So you take 4 damage.
You see, my face is now made of steel from getting sucker punched by the dude I wanted to fuck. I'm just.
And now you literally
so
have steel bits in your face. You get +1 AC for the rest of the campaign. Has anyone here seen?
I'm taking that.
Has anyone here seen? What was it? It wasn't Die Another Day. It was the most recent. It was the last Pierce Brosnan Bond film, and it had the dude who was the North Korea diamond seller, and the briefcase blew up, and he had a bunch of diamonds embedded in his face.
And that like made him stronger.
No, actually, it made him sickly and unhappy.
Oh,
wait.
It was a Bond villain.
References. We're trying to fucking kill this.
Okay,
man.
fucking whatever.
No fun allowed.
No fun allowed. I want to kill this fucker.
It
That's why you're
procures
over there in the corner.
He's fucking.
Yeah, dude. If my guiding bolt hits.
I like.
You say that behind a fucking bookcase.
Gyro in the chat.
Absolutely.
Vaush, I saw that movie. It sucked. Yeah, it did. 2 attacks coming your way, Exilia. A bayonet is procured.
Yikes.
Ooh,
trash.
An 8 and 11. One of them a critical miss at that. What is your AC?
My 11 is my armor class.
Okay, then the last one hits then.
Right.
You take 5 piercing damage as this thing stabs you.
Oof.
Athilius, have you found what you're looking for yet?
It's his turn next, so we'll find out soon, huh? The Clockwork Man concludes its turn then. Now it's Athilius' turn. I'm gonna roll. Ooh. No! No quite! Not at an 8. Xanderhal, you're up.
Found shit.
all right. I'm gonna stealth attack this fucker with my for the first hit with my main short sword. Yeah, as usual, yeah. And then I'm gonna unstealth attack here and my second short sword. I missed that first shot. That's unfortunate.
Aren't both of these short sword attacks that you're using are with your main hand? They're both at +6.
Wait, what? Yeah, they are both +6. It's because I dual wield, I believe. I think.
Yeah, but your offhand doesn't have a +6. So the first one should be at a +6, and the second one should not. Correct?
No, I believe it actually. They're
oh, they're both. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. It's the damage that changes. My apologies. My apologies.
Yeah. No,
the first one does not hit, but the second one definitely does. For a whopping 2 entire piercing damage, knocked down to 1. Knocked down to 1. 22 damage taken.
This thing might have 500 health.
You guys seem to be doing okay over there. Just keep whittling down.
Help him search for the book, you fuck.
Who, me?
Yeah, to help the dwarf.
Wait, look for what book?
I don't know. What is the dwarf
around.
looking for?
I don't know, but I'm gonna help you guys.
The key.
Hen is literally in the corner.
Is it my turn yet?
Oh, yes. Xanderhal, is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Kazooie, go for it. Hit us up. Show us what you've got, Kazooie.
All right, I'm gonna move over here. How much movement is that?
Watch Kazooie die.
Well,
Probably.
okay.
All right, I'm gonna do the 30-foot strike range, and I'm going to do. Let's see. Let's do piercing damage on this one.
Let's see it.
Ooh.
Ooh!
Whoa.
Pog!
Poggers!
Nice. I've rolled the damage, by the way.
Nice. So I see.
Intense.
That's 8 damage in total, and it's a full 8 damage. The magical nature of this attack bypasses the resistance to traditional piercing damage this thing suffers.
Yeah, so
If that's the case, then
my guiding bolt, because I knew magic would definitely hit him.
if that's the case, then why do my psychic attacks not hit? Is it just because he doesn't have like a psyche to attack?
Immunity to psychic damage entirely.
Okay.
Yeah,
that makes
psychic
sense.
isn't magic, you know.
Okay. Well, I mean, I didn't know if my way of attacking with it would be.
Psychic
I'm
isn't
capable.
Magic?
I'm capable of
No.
inflicting psychic damage
not.
non-magically with my wits against my debate opponents. Heh.
I don't understand this clown
Okay.
world.
And I'm going to move back over here and then offer kind words of support to Athelius. You can find it, Athelius. I believe in you. And then in my turn.
Thank you.
Wait a second.
And do it up.
You said I still deal the sneak attack damage, but it's just applied to the second hit?
Whatever, we already did it.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Wait,
For the
no,
next
wait,
time,
wait, wait,
figure
wait,
it out.
wait. That makes sense. Sneak attack damage is applied to the hit, not to the miss. So yeah, so that'd be an additional 9 damage. I'm fair. I'm hip. I'm cool. So that's 6 damage. You deal an additional 5 damage. All right, we're learning.
Epic.
Nice.
Wait, so we got more damage? Oh, then yeah.
More
Yeah.
damage was done from Xanderhal's attack than was initially known.
God damn, I'm
Yeah.
OP. Ooh.
For now.
I'm ready
Right,
to
Hen?
1v1 the conductor.
Did you just spoil that you're gonna kill him?
No, that would be pretty cringe, don't you think?
Wait, is that was that
So
planned?
is that like denying
Hen!
that you did it? Or...
Hen!
Hey,
What?
Hen,
It's your
shoot the
turn.
guy.
I can try to shoot him.
Throw a buck.
Are you a lawyer or something? Why do you want to keep throwing the book at people? I don't get it.
Isn't that like a
I don't
judge?
know. It's some bullshit like that. It doesn't matter. I'm just filling airtime.
You're a bird.
I mean, I've done more damage than you.
True, Janara.
So the person who fucking hit him for 0 damage, I'm proud of you.
Hen?
Yeah, and I got us knowledge that psychic attacks don't work on this creature.
Hen?
Didn't you also
I think
awaken
I'm-
him?
Well,
No.
they keep talking. I'm waiting.
Oh, I'm
Wait,
sorry.
it's your turn. You
we-
could... whoa.
Yeah, I thought-
Whoa. If I'm directly saying hen like 6 times and you're not answering, that's on you, not on them.
I did answer.
Oh, I didn't hear. Because they were
Yeah,
talking.
that's on you.
No, that's on
Shoot
them,
'em.
actually.
I'm gonna delay my turn. I'm not I don't want to waste my spell. I'm not exactly sure what to do right now. I'm gonna delay my turn. I'm gonna see what happens next.
Gotcha. Okay, Exilia, you're up then.
Wait, what?
No, it's white.
That's white? Did I skip white? Oh, I did.
No,
Laura.
that's a no.
Listen,
Fuck
it's
it.
2 purple. It's 2 purple character tokens here in the turn order, okay?
They all look the same to you.
And
I
now
got
we're
it.
just tokens. Okay.
Ah,
So-
right.
I pull out my sword against this racist steel monstrosity,
Mm-hmm.
and I attempt to hit him.
I mean, you hit it. You have flanking advantage, absolutely, with how closed in this thing is.
Bam!
What?
Your sword breaks.
How
Your
does this
sword
work?
shatters on its back.
Ooh.
Wait, how?
I'm confused.
Rolling a 1
did-
and then
I-
-1 for the strength modifier.
I
Oh
didn't
my
know
god.
that was possible.
You heal it for 1 health.
You heal it. Oh, God.
You're a paladin. You have a negative strength modifier. Okay.
I like it. It's unique.
Okay. Sure.
Not only does she heal it for 1 health, but her sword shatters into pieces when she hits it. And a
Why? You
fleck
might have
of
wanted to try
metal
the book
hits
on
her
that
in
one.
the eye.
Nah.
Yeah, I wanted to.
Hit it with the book next time.
The sword is fine.
I should have fucking thrown the bird at
The
it.
sword is fine.
I mean, if you threw me at it, I could have punched him a couple times and actually done damage.
But you do no damage, I'm afraid.
Stupid ass.
Exilia, are you up?
against Kazuri, huh?
Can't imagine
All
why.
right.
I'm so handsome.
Cringe.
I'm gonna end up killing Kazuri. Future
Not
spoilers.
even the rags would fuck you.
God, Jesus.
What?
That's mean. That's mean.
I was
might be
referring to Hen.
We're ready for you, Exilia.
I can't cast a spell and attack, can I? It's one or the other, right? An
They
action
both-
is an action.
Well, some spells use a bonus action rather than a regular action, but yeah, for the most part.
In that case, I take my quarterstaff in both hands and I just whack as hard as I can at this.
Do it. Nice.
Oh.
Sweet. I mean, you
Thank God.
you get flanking, so that is a
Thank
hit.
God.
All right.
Just click the thing that says quarterstaff.
Yeah.
Nice.
We round up.
Oof.
And that's
Well,
Yeah.
we're rounding up because it's your turn. That's an entire 1 bludgeoning damage done to this thing.
Yeah.
Holy
I
shit.
would like to go next, by the way.
How do you guys do it? Okay.
She mildly dented it.
You're up next, 10. Go for it.
I'm probably this shit probably isn't gonna work either. But I'm gonna try to toll the dead him.
Ooh.
Interesting. With what goal in mind?
To see if he can take necrotic damage.
Doesn't Toll the Dead preserve corpses?
No. You point at one creature you can see within range, and the sound of a dolorous bell fills the air for a moment. The target must succeed on a wisdom save or take 1d8 necrotic damage. If the target is missing any of its hit points, it takes 1d12 necrotic damage.
Okay. Ah, yes, I'm thinking of Spare the Dying. All
My
right.
spell save DC is 11, so it's probably going to pass, but I want to see if I can find
Oof,
anything.
it
Yeah,
passes, I'm afraid.
Yeah. And again, I do nothing in this battle. Enjoy.
He's
Dog,
taking a
chill
lot.
it.
You
Aw.
didn't roll a 0.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, like, I'm the only one doing any actual damage to this thing besides sometimes Conure. And
Yeah,
maybe you guys
go,
should...
get me in there.
I need
Yes,
to
you're
feel
right.
one
You're right.
damage,
I'll
okay?
eat out of
Already,
here.
the party splitting.
This
The
arrangement is
blame
fine.
being assigned. Oof. You hate to see it happen.
Just keep taking the blows, and I'll keep doing damage from afar.
Vaush, is there anything I can look around to see, or would I have to expend another turn to do looking around?
I can give you a general idea of your surroundings, but if you really wanted to look around, that would be something you would have to spend
Just if
an
I
action
see
on.
anything of use, I'll look for, because yeah.
Well, you're at the far end of 2 bookshelves. To your left is a little cubby space that's been cleared out. It's just home to cobwebs now. And to your right is a lantern, which is dimly lighting the surrounding area. There's nothing really interesting around. If you wanted to...
It has oil in it?
Huh?
It has oil in it, I take it?
It does.
Okay.
But
Yeah, all right.
apart from that, there's not much to be seen from your surroundings.
So it is currently lit, and it's lit with oil.
Correct. Thanks to you, in fact.
Can I take it?
You can interact with one item. Object, if you will.
Okay, I will pick that up.
Nice. You now
And I
have
think-
lantern.
Then I will move. I'll use my movement, and I'll try to move myself. I don't know if...
You don't know if what?
Okay, I can move myself now.
Nice. I think you probably had the wrong tool selected last time.
I did not.
Oof. Disagreeing with the DM.
Well, I just didn't. I know.
I know.
But it's all good. I'll move myself. Okay, cool.
Nice.
Then yeah, I pick up that. I fail at fucking Toll the Dead, and I'll move myself forward.
Okay. You are in the same space you were before.
I know. I'm thinking about it.
Okay. Well, with that aside, it's now the Clockwork Man's turn. Going to roll on recharging weapons. The Derringer is still down. Oh. Another misfire. This thing's blunderbuss cracks The barrel can't stand the constant concussive force of this thing's shot firing. The barrel cracks, and you guys see from beneath the ragged sleeves of this thing's side, pieces of metal crumple down as the blunderbuss breaks.
Nice.
Nice.
Hey,
Shit.
he's losing his guns. We're a bunch of liberals who've come to take his guns.
He's going to try and go 1 for 2. Big puncher? He's going to try and pneumatic hammer you.
Ooh.
Of course he is.
Oh, that's a 19.
Yikes.
That's 22 bludgeoning damage. Holy shit. This thing wheels around, swerving, rotating around at its midsection, and it rails up with its pneumatic hammer and just thwacks you in the chest. The steel punches through, breaking instantly your sternum, both of your collarbones, and several ribs. Rib fragments break off into your heart. Are you downed, or do you still have health?
I have 3 health.
Rib fragments break off and float now in the viscera near your heart. It hurts so much, and the impact was so forceful that your spinal column, the vertebrae behind the impact, are damaged and bent backwards. Or not bent backwards, sorry, but knocked backwards. It was, all in all, a really, really fucking, really sick hit. It really fucking hurt. And he is going to attack you, Exilia, with his bayonet. Oh.
Ah, that hits.
Wait, the robot had disadvantage?
What does the robot have disadvantage for, Chad Boris?
Flanking, I assume.
Does that incur disadvantage? I'm not undoing the pneumatic hammer. We've been doing it up thus far.
Yeah, I'm fucked. Yeah, I'm all fucked.
I mean, we
up.
have some healers on the team.
'Tis but a flesh wound.
When being franked, you have disadvantage? Really?
I mean, yeah.
I never. Well, whatever the case, we'll keep it in mind from now on. But I'll be looking that up. One way or another, the bayonet attacks hit you, Exilia. Both of them.
Yep. Wait, Bo? Oh, I just saw. Okay,
11,
yeah.
That is 21 damage as this thing knocks through Xanderhal's ribcage and then dices you with the fucking bayonet. Are you downed?
Yeah, that would kill me.
Oh shit. Exilia gets stabbed, run through the fucking chest, and the blade pulls out through, flinging blood out, discarding blood out carelessly into the cold basement air, glimmering in the yellow light of the lanterns. You collapse and are now downed. As a brief reminder, down does not mean dead. Every turn from this point forward, you get to roll a d20. On a 1 to 9, you fail a death saving throw. And on a 10 to 20, you succeed. On a critical fail, you fail 2 death saving throws, and on a critical success, you succeed on 2. After 3 fails, you die. After 3 successes, you your injuries stabilize, and you are interred with stabilized at 1 HP, but nonetheless unconscious. If you are healed by any other source, like magic or a potion or what have you, you are instantly brought back with the amount of health points you receive.
Oh, so if someone did like a cure wounds, I would just be back alive. I wouldn't have to death save. Oh, okay, interesting.
Can I speak mid-fight here in character?
Yeah, always, as long as it's somewhat expedient.
I'm coughing up blood and shit, by the way.
Good.
Lads, we're getting our asses kicked. We should probably go.
I'm inclined to agree.
Dr. Head, heal Exilia, and let's get the fuck out of here.
Oh, Thelius, have you found the fucking shit you're looking for yet?
It's almost his turn.
It has to be his turn now, right?
It will be his turn now. The Clockwork Man's turn concludes, and it is now Athelius's turn. Athelius has found the shit he is looking for.
Thank God.
He pulls out, he's been like pulling shit out, heavy fucking stacks of books and parchments and manuscripts and metal lock boxes and old dinty fucking pieces of engineering equipment that are stacked up in this it's not a bookshelf proper, it's more like a gigantic cabinet stacked on end, like a supply drawer effectively. He's been fucking flying through that shit, pulling stuff out, and he finally finds something good. It clatters to the ground heavily. He just barely manages to pull it out from a shelf 5 feet off the ground. He has to reach up on his tippy toes to get it. All right, lads, here we go. He pulls out the object. It clatters to the ground, and it's covered in rags. He procures the rags, dusty this time, not wet, thankfully, and reveals what it is in there. A cast iron bomb. Heavy. Larger than a bowling ball. Maybe 14 inches in diameter. Actually, probably like 50 or 60 pounds to wield.
Let's not set him on fire.
He clicks at a flintlock that he has. Not a pistol, but the old fire starters. You know what I mean? Those. Yeah. It's they're old. Not a flint. They had old like mechanized fire starters back in the day. They were like, it was like a pulley thing. It's a very simple contraption. But
A flint.
A flint. He procures a flint and tries to spark the wick at the end of this thing, and succeeds. The wick catches flame. It looks like it's burning rather quickly. He says, "All right, get the fuck out of here! I'll take it! Sam!" Xanderhal, it's your turn. Oh, and I should say, to conclude, he moves right here, holding the bomb above his head.
So, Exilia can't go anywhere.
Nope.
Not
Unless you pick
presently.
her up.
So, if he throws this bomb at the robot and it blows up and she's lying there right next to it, we're losing Exilia, huh?
You would lose a party member.
Yes.
We can carry her. Damn, what the
You can
fuck?
carry her? I know that was the thing. Listen, I know it was the thing. Okay.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Just leave me. No, it's okay. I see what you want to think, Puncher.
Can I pick up?
Well,
can I
you could
pick up
carry her, but
Exilia?
you guys also leaving, you guys running away from this guy would accrue an
If
attack
he's-
of opportunity on like all of you.
Well, wait,
Yeah,
one
but I
point.
would-
One point, just to clarify rules. He gets one attack of opportunity. Only one.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll take that over, leaving Exilia here with the fucking
Well,
bomb.
I'm not saying to leave her. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick her up
But
and I'm gonna try to run towards the exit.
Wait, Pig. Before you do that, you can hold your turn. I don't know how many hits you have, but I'm doing okay.
Not a whole lot.
I have 3
Left.
health.
If
Yeah.
y'all just hold
Yeah.
your turns, I can
You
heal
hold-
you on my next
All right.
turn. I'm
I'll hold
planning.
Well, I
my
mean,
turn.
I'm not almost dead, so he can huddle, and then I can move fucking Exilia up out here.
So I would run and then you would carry her?
Well, no, you huddle your turn, and then
Oh.
after I go, then you go.
Okay, then I'll just skip my turn.
Okay. Then you're holding on your turn. Kazooie, it is now your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, you can also disengage. But yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll hold as well. So Hen can go.
Okay. Hen, it is your turn.
I will cast. Prayer of Healing.
What does that do? Can you describe it to me or link it in chat?
Oh no, never mind. It takes 10 fucking minutes. Oh no. Yeah, does the casting time always take 10 minutes?
I don't know without you linking it in chat. I can Google it.
I don't know how to link it in chat. It just keeps telling me to cast it.
No worries. Let's see. D&D Prayer of Healing has been deleted. Thanks. D&D Prayer of Healing. Up to 6 creatures of your choice. No, this does take 10 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, then I can't do anything. Never mind.
Wait, you have cure wounds, no?
Yeah, I have to come up and touch you guys.
Why do you have to read your spells?
If you carry her to me, though, if you can get her over here, then I can. I do not have healing word prepped right now.
Quit paying attention. Chat, shut up. You're fucking viewers.
Yeah. Fuck
Peanut
off.
gallery.
True.
Why didn't you know what would happen, Hen?
Yeah, I
What
have
the
character
fuck?
reasons for my
Yes,
spells, you
Hen.
guys. Fuck off.
Anyway.
Are you holding your turn then?
Yeah.
If I were to come up, would I incur an attack of opportunity?
No, only
Or
if you
I would be within range then.
only if you left from within 5 feet of the enemy.
Yeah, I think I've got to wait then because I can't risk
Now
being hit
3
again.
people holding their turn. Why? It is now your turn.
Get
All
her
right.
out of there.
All right. How far can I run away? Okay, so I pick up Xalia.
Okay,
All
that is
right.
going to take an action.
And then I still get 30 feet, yeah?
Yes.
All right, and then I move up now with Xalia. So I presume he...
Exelia, you would have to move your token unless you want the DM to do it.
Well, I presume he takes a swipe.
As soon as you move out of range, yes. I'll make the attack now. As you move out of range with Xalia trying to escort her out of danger, he swipes at you with a bayonet and misses with a
Nice.
with a 10 to hit. Nice. All right, you're able to pull that out of there.
How close do you have to be to flank, by the way?
Pull that out of it?
You just
Whoa.
but there needs to be a person on either side of the creature.
Like
She
within
ain't dead yet.
5 feet?
Yeah, like within whatever melee attack range you have.
Okay.
And then I can take my turn then and cast Cure Wounds on her.
You can.
So I will do that.
Roll. 5. Oh, Xalia, you're alive. Wake up.
Thank God.
Well, hello.
Healing energy courses through your body, and your lacerated rib cage and exposed internal organs, along with a particularly spicy bit of lower intestine that sort of flopped out of your stomach, all sort of
And I'm going to
themselves
use
back into place.
I'm going to use the rest
Xalia.
of my movement to start running.
Nice.
Xalia, I know that sound was startling, but there is a bomb.
I am about to
what?
die.
We have to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
out of here.
No, don't worry. Not a bomb. A bomb.
He already took his attack of opportunity, so you could just dip out of there, I'm pretty sure, right? Xander?
Yeah.
Yeah, can I just run now?
It is your turn.
Yeah, once it's your turn, but Hen is still
Yeah.
deciding where to move.
Okay.
Hen has decided where to move. Okay. Kazooie, do you want to take your turn, or will you let Pig?
But does that restart the turn order? I forget.
No,
he
you
goes
you
first
both
then.
still have turns to go through.
Okay. I'll let him go.
Okay. Pig Punch, you're up. You got 30 feet of movement.
As a swashbuckler, do I have any movement abilities that make me go faster or further?
You can dash and double your movement speed. You have nothing
Fuck
else to do with
yeah.
your action.
Everybody
Fuck
else can dash too. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, how
You
do I
can
do that?
dash, Pig, but you also, if you don't want to get hit right now, you should probably take the disengage action.
No, the attack of opportunity of the creature has already been used. It can no longer
He's
do
used
so.
it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
All
so
right.
could I have disengaged?
So how far?
Oh, no, that
No,
would
because
have
you
been
needed an
action,
action to
never mind.
pick up Exilio.
Right.
So how do I do the little line to see how far I can go?
You click on the
click
left
your
side. It looks like a comb in a little
It's
circle.
the fourth icon down.
It's the fourth icon down.
Just snap this
Fucking
under.
bird brain.
Is that it? Is it the little?
It's the circle with the thing. Looks like an apple, kind of.
Oh, okay, yeah. This. What? Oh, what? Oh God.
It's a
You got
dance
this.
party.
You got this.
Laser light
Hold
show.
on, my thing's covering it. It's the fourth icon down.
Here, let's make a non-offensive design with straight up.
Oh, excuse me.
I am boomering out right now. I'm not.
Oh
gonna-
my god.
Okay,
Cringe!
Well, I'll do it
so
for you.
s-
Look, we're doing it for you. How much distance can you cover?
Zoomer
I'm
puncher
covered.
over
yeah, we
here.
got it. We got it. No, we'll just make
Look,
all
just
yeah.
whir out like 30 feet away, like give the total maximize the
to
knowledge.
stairs, just by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna run to the stairs. So I'm gonna do.
You can run 60 feet, by the way, if you're dashing.
Yeah, I was
Also,
running to the stairs. I'm good now.
chat is saying rogues can dash as a bonus action as well. So you really need to read up on your rogue stuff because you can do a lot of cool shit.
Okay, I was just making sure.
But for now,
so he could just leave.
Yeah,
if you wanted to,
nuts.
you could run up to the first floor of the library.
I believe
I'm
I could do the
just
same.
I'm gonna chill here on the steps because I want Hen to heal me later.
Fair and
That's when we're outside.
fair, true, based, and brat pilled. Kazooie, you're the last one who gets to go. Do you want to go?
Yeah. Well, this dude's about to throw a fucking bomb, but I don't want him to die either. I just don't know if there's anything I could do to assist him in his next attack. Othelius. Because he goes after the Clockwork Man, right? Even though he's not on the turn order.
He does
Or does
go
he go
after the
before?
Clockwork Man.
Could you
Okay.
psychic punch him backwards?
I mean, I could. This is okay. I do have an option, but it's a risky one. Really quick, Vaush, how far is this guy attempting to throw this bomb?
Do not psychic punch the
Do we know?
bomb.
That is not evident knowledge, I'm afraid.
God damn it. Well, he is kind of small, but I assume he's kind of strong. So, really, anything can happen.
Oh, he's quite
Okay.
jacked, by the way. This is a very muscly dwarf. I believe I even drew him.
Can I? All right, that would be if I moved right next to him. Would I be able to attack him from there? Looks like it.
Yeah, you. Yeah, I would say you have line of sight there.
All right, I'll do an unarmed piercing damage attack then. God damn it.
No, I'm afraid that's not going to do it.
Okay.
He couldn't
then
even pull your arms out of your
I'll go to
pockets.
the base of the stairs then, and end my turn.
Okay. It is now the Clockwork Man's turn.
What if he doesn't throw the bomb?
I feel like I'm gonna die a second time.
That's why I went behind the bookcase.
He walks towards Othelius.
Well, rip.
And
Better
he
him than me.
attacks.
I mean, the bomb's lit.
Yeah, Theo's about to sacrifice himself.
The attack hits.
Well, I assume he was going to throw the bomb and then get out of there.
But he was not next in the turn order. The Clockwork
Well, no, I know,
Man
I know.
runs Othelius through and stabs him through so thoroughly that it penetrates his body and pins him to the bookshelf behind. And of course, in the nature of a Clockwork Man, he continues to attack. But no matter how much he attacks, it doesn't change the fact that the dead man switch has gone off. The bomb drops, and Exilia,
Muted.
why?
Never mind.
Nah.
You two are the closest to this. A deafening roar goes off as the bomb finally reaches the end of its wick and fallen to the ground, rolled into the tatter of rags and steel that is currently mauling the dwarf to death. A deafening explosion, fragments of casket iron and partially lit gunpowder explode in every which direction, deafening all of you for a short time and absolutely blasting the Clockwork Man to hell. The dwarf is eviscerated, engulfed in fire, and blasted down till not even ash and bone remain. The bookshelf here is blasted backwards against this one. The bookshelf here is damaged irreparably. The wall caved in through the impact. And after the light finally settles and the ash no longer clouds the air, there is just a pit in the ground. And in that pit, no bone, no rags, but a piece of metal, pieces of metal, the skeletal remains of something otherworldly.
You think he teleported?
Turn order concludes. You guys are out of combat.
Yay,
Wait.
we won!
No. Wait, did he have the keys on him? That motherfucker had the keys on him.
We never got the keys. He looked for the bomb.
Yeah, we should search the room.
Apparently
to
the
find...
keys were all the way over here. Some shit, I would assume.
Yeah.
Always remember, Tony. All right. Let's search.
I consider this an absolute win.
All right. I'm gonna do the dash to try to find the keys.
Wait, are we gonna heal our?
Dude, we should probably short rest with how fucked up that fucking Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I feel like we can search here and then maybe go take a nap
Wait,
at the
I'm
end.
not short resting next to an irreparably harmed bookshelf. Actually,
Yeah, let's not rest in here. Let's search for a little
No, wait,
bit.
fuck it. No, I was being sarcastic.
Right.
This
Okay,
seems
I'm
like a
going to
dope resting
investigate the
spot.
dead creature that just blew the fuck up. Can I do that?
You
Yeah,
absolutely may.
Okay, I'm
Can I-
gonna do
can I
that.
rest
I
while
didn't
he's
see
doing
shit.
that?
Okay. I'm gonna look over here now and try to find the key. God damn it.
You can't keep rolling investigation until you get a roll you like, you know.
I did two.
No,
those are two
he's
separate
investigating
actions.
another area.
That's just the two separate actions.
You get you make note of the metal frame and you're like, cool, and then you go look at other shit. Ooh, why? Yeah, everyone
I took a look at it.
You're taking a look at the corpse?
Yeah, well,
Yes, same.
what
The
you would
metal corpse.
describe
Right,
it
yeah,
as.
yeah. The corpse of the machine. You you look over it. You
To metal
fucking
frame.
Crit succeed to the middle frame. Yes. There's nothing left here that is anything but mechanical. And stripped down to its elements, you see there was probably once glass here, filament. There were components to this thing that did not survive the blast. Most of what you can see now are the discarded remnants of an endoskeleton that looks skeletal in nature, the metal bent into the shape of what seems to be a human skeleton, a rib cage and what have you, with essentials stored in its midst, hip and leg and arm, and the remains of the weapons it used, the cracked barrel of the blunderbuss, the pneumatic hammer that's so grievously wounded.
Can I take it?
Unfortunately, it's decomposing. The
This shit again.
body of this thing is melding into the earth like sugar caramelizing. Rust is blistering across the surface of this thing's frame like acne on a kid's face. It's quickly wilting, almost as though some acidic reaction is causing it to meld into the earth. However, and this is your crit success, there is a part of it that is not melding into the earth. There is a part of it, actually, that seems quite corporeal and is staying with you. It's a badge. There's a metal badge, crudely hewn from iron. It looks like it hasn't even been sanded down, with an insignia on it. The insignia looks like a series of gears interlocking, with an eye in the center. That insignia, though made of metal, though clearly a part of that thing's frame, is not melting down with the rest of it.
All right, I take it. Hen, we should ask Babias about. Never mind.
He's dead.
You don't know that. Did you
Can
see
I-
his body?
Can I
Not
use
anymore.
my investigation roll to investigate the badge that Y got?
Yeah, if you would
Since
like
there's,
to.
nothing else.
Well, there's the whole of the downstairs.
Well, I was specifically
Looking at the
trying to do it
corpse,
for
yeah.
the body. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want
It's-
to know if it's of a god.
It has nothing to do with any existing divinities. I can tell you that very confidently. It has like teeth, like gear teeth that are abridged on the outer border of this thing's form, and the insignia I mentioned earlier in the center. But beyond that, that's everything to be known about it. Following through on the crit success that Y got.
Is
Okay.
it like a dope looking badge?
It looks pretty dope. I can draw it sometime.
Okay. I'm gonna put it on.
Can you describe it or the symbol on the badge again?
It's the outline of gears overlapping with an eye in between.
Hmm.
Yeah. Nothing of interest. I'm gonna go down to where Kazooie is.
You just said that because I found it, and now I'm wearing it.
No, I don't. I can't. Still can't move myself.
Cringe.
Okay,
is
now.
that the badge? Because that's beautiful.
Listen, I'll draw it better later, okay?
The chat cannot see your beautiful drawing.
Here.
Perhaps that image will be important for later.
Maybe. Maybe when maybe it'll be more important when it looks better and is a little bit better fleshed out.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
So
what are we doing?
Any
We
other
almost died
investigation
for the
rolls?
key right now, but I can't seem to find it.
we almost died to a robotic.
Maybe it's because
outside.
you're just moving in a fucking circle.
I'm just hanging out for now.
Pacing.
You're fucking zooming over there, my dude. Are you flying?
No, the fuck? I can't
Can
fly
I
in
search
here.
the bookcase?
You can, if you
Or
like,
the-
you can make an investigation roll to do whatever you like.
Is the pile of rot still there?
The pile of rags is still in the corner. Why? I'm afraid you find nothing with that roll.
The dwarf man
Not even
told
the
us.
rags.
The dwarf man
you
told us
see 'em.
that the key was where the rags are, right?
No, he said that the key is in the back, not where the rags were.
Oh, okay. Can I roll anything else to try to specifically look for the key?
Yes, investigation. That's the
Another one? All right.
because you're doing it for a
You're
different
better
thing.
suited for this job.
Oh, Exilia, is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I was gonna help try to find it too, but
Exilia did it first. We're rolling with that. We're diversifying
Yeah.
the efforts. Exilia, you search around the place. The bookshelves, as I said, are tattered and largely bare. There's not much there, really. Some of the manuscripts there seem fairly important, but mostly this seems to be used as storage. There are, in fact, entire bookshelves that are filled with nothing but empty books yet to be filled. But as you lean more towards the back and pass by the disgusting and now largely deflated pile of rags, there's a bookshelf that has several lock boxes on it in the back, several storage containers and such. And thankfully for you, those storage containers and lock boxes are not themselves locked. As you look through their contents, you see a great many things, mostly food, actually. There are some cheeses, wines, and what have you that have been stored away. Some of them still look edible. But among all of them, you do see a very distinguished black iron and brass key, quite large, almost as large as the palm of your hand, fashioned after a heavy ring. It's quite hefty, appropriate for a very large door.
Nice.
I call out to the rest of the group saying, "I found it. It's here. I think we need to get back to the town hall now. They probably want to know what happened here."
Can I investigate the shit that he was ripping out of the drawer to find that bomb, if it's on the ground?
Yeah, you're certainly free to.
Well, I didn't find anything.
You actually do find something. It's a pistol, actually. Another pistol identical to the one that that you saw at the fuck me his name, at Matthew's house earlier.
Okay. I will wrap it in a cloth and pick it up.
Okay.
Can I say, Henna's just ankle deep in the rags, just hand by hand, throwing it backwards. Can I use my 11 investigation to find anything there?
Sure. It is truly disgusting, though. Are you committing to how gross that is?
Yeah, I don't care.
It's so gross. Ew.
Okay.
Poopy. Stinky. Poo. No. You're digging around through the rags back there. They're mostly deflated and sunken in on themselves. There's something essential, something characteristic to them has been sort of tossed aside. However, as you pull them far enough to eventually reach the bottom, you see that the rags form something of a shell or a tarp over
Disgusting.
a grave. Underneath a standard 8 feet 8 feet tall by 2.5 feet wide grave. That's been dug out in the base of this. Also sheltered against the wall is a placard, an insignia, and a family crest to Sam, in plain common, that you're capable of reading there, almost as though it had been pushed aside and out of the earth, to accommodate something erupting from this grave. The inside of the grave is actually the least disgusting part of the entire facade. It's not oily or bloody like the rags. It's just a quiet, humble grave. Empty, of course. Save for the remnants of discarded cloth that were not a part of the oily rags above, but probably that which the departed was buried in.
And what does the placard say?
Oh, the placard says, "To Sam in memorial, a good friend and comrade, may he lie midst the words he spent his life committed to."
That's sad. Listen, my character's lungs are currently imploded, so in-game I cannot speak.
True.
We should probably heal this man.
We should probably get out of here.
Let's just all acknowledge that Hen has not been speaking in character. She was shot in the fucking throat.
That was the collarbone.
I also just haven't been talking in general, but yeah. She's just digging through those dirty rags. Well, now she's done. She's walking towards.
Now she's licking those dirty rags. Ooh,
medic!
Putting
Someone
them
heal this man.
in her mouth.
Hen.
They're spongy.
And did you find anything?
No, just a placard to Sam.
I don't hear any blood stutter. Boo. All right,
Hen, have you found the will to heal Xander yet?
No, let's heal him when we rest. It takes 10 minutes.
So we're just gonna let him limp out of here, slowly bleeding.
Just
out.
with a caved-in chest, coughing up blood. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put an arm under him and
that's fine.
I see no reason why we shouldn't heal him here.
Because Conure, I want to save my spell slots. If somebody else wants to use them, feel free.
You know what? I think I can do something.
It's
here.
okay, man.
He's not actually dying. He's fucking fine.
He's got 3 HP, but if we get surprised soon, he's gonna get fucking murked.
No, we're gonna go outside and take a short rest. Let's chill.
What if we go outside and there's a dude waiting? That's fine. Whatever.
Wait, why wouldn't we? If we're gonna take a rest, why wouldn't we here?
This is a pretty ugly place.
Xanderhal, for the purposes of character building, can you continue to breathe like that until you're healed?
No, I casted Cure Wounds. I healed him. Don't worry.
Oh, what's the Cure Wounds? What's the roll?
It's already there. Right? Oh.
Oh, I have to do 1d8. My God. Sorry.
I need to hear like the breathing like get better.
Yeah, wait for the roll.
Depends on the roll.
Yeah,
if
depends on the roll.
I don't know if much will
immersion.
What's the command for rolls? I'm so sorry.
/R space 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
There we go.
Oh shit, that's a 10. Pig.
Nice.
Oh.
10? Like
That's
clearing
13
a
health.
nostril after you've been like sick for a little while.
Yeah, like when you sneeze out a big old fucking blob.
Generic brand health.
So that's 10 health, right?
That's 10 whole health.
Fuck yeah!
Epic. All right, now he's not dying.
Yeah, my throat IRL though is extremely fucked.
I'm sorry.
But
Yeah, careful, pig. Kid pig, eat some honey. Eat some honey.
This pirate voice.
Can I search a final time to find any ammo for this pistol?
Or
did I not find any?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Okay. Before we dip out. Yeah, I didn't find shit. All right,
What is with these rolls today?
I have -1.
Yeah, but what the
modifier.
fuck?
We've either gotten like nat 20s and shit, or
You mean
nat
Conure's
fails.
gotten nat 20s?
Yeah, but like
True.
with shit like, well, I did too. It was throwing a book.
I got a badge.
I got a nat 20 throwing a book.
That's it. I'm leaving.
I mean, I did pretty well on the 8 damage that I got to that guy. But
I am
yeah.
also leaving this place.
Yeah. I have an arm under Xander.
Yeah,
and
fucking
then
like,
I'll walk out.
yeah, exactly.
R.I.P. R.I.P. the dwarf guy. He was a cool dude.
What is your guys' goal then?
We're taking a short rest to heal.
Okay.
I think.
I mean, I don't have to heal, so I'll just be meditating, hanging out.
My eyes are.
I will
I
short rest, though, to
also
do my
take
key
a
back.
short rest.
What can we do to? What can we do during a short rest? Like, what is like? Can we walk somewhere, or like, do we need to sit?
You have to be still. You have to be not prone, but like sitting or relaxing. And you can do stuff like talk or play music or play cards, but you can't do anything like productive. You have to rest. You can read, I guess.
So no blackjack.
And no, you can play blackjack.
I assume meditation
Are you
as well.
saying
would
it's
make
not
sense.
productive?
Meditation is absolutely okay, and it's only blackjack is only productive if you're like hustling like fucking people out of their money. Okay, you're playing it with friends, you're good to go.
You're bad at it. All right,
Where are you guys taking
We
that
got-
short rest?
fucking right here.
Why not go back to the
Can we
hotel?
go upstairs? I don't want to be in this hole anymore. There's
I
like
wanna go
dead
back
bodies
to
in
the
here.
inn.
I don't really feel like I can concentrate on getting my shit
No.
together.
No. I need you to stand corrected. There are no dead bodies in here.
Well,
True.
Yes, because they were eviscerated,
Yeah.
reduced to atoms.
I am
It's just
going
the
to
shadow
sleep
of
in the
dead
hole.
bodies. You're gonna sleep in the hole. You know what? You can do
will-
that. Why? I think I want to go
sleep-
upstairs.
I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to go to the. I want to go to the fucking
Fucking
motel.
see ya.
Oh yeah, we can walk over to the hotel and rest.
Why is gonna get Five Nights at Freddy's in this?
Fucking, you guys the fucking Athelia shows up, pats the kid on the head. All right, lad, they're gonna go see what we can do with these heroes. 5 minutes later, you guys come limping back to the hotel covered in blood and soot. Kid, about Athelius.
That is a pretty messed up thing to do to that kid. Although
Let's
everybody,
do it. Let's do
Why you
it.
guys gotta be honest? He left the town like Samantha and they both went to the farm.
They both went to a farm and they're gonna live happily ever
They
after.
Also,
both
wait,
went
Vaush,
upstate?
Vaush, I need to make something clear to you.
Mm-hmm.
Stop, and don't you dare do this again. I don't want to see this again. Stop naming characters in this campaign of characters from our other campaign. I can't do it. Athelius, really?
Listen, I panicked. Okay, I had another name written down.
You can't do that to me. I just keep thinking about the actual Athelius.
You could have
please.
just named him Roger.
Oh, that's not the
I panicked. I
Wait.
always have a name written down, and then I panic when it comes time to mention the name.
Why ain't you call him Bob?
Listen, I
We
only
already
I,
have
Had
and the
two
Roberts.
Bobs.
I
Two
only
Bobs.
know
Can't do that,
I
man.
only
Call
know
him
like 10
Roger
guys,
or
I only know
Jeffrey.
like 10 names. This is
In our
ableism.
other campaign,
nobody
he
was just
names-
named Bob.
In our other campaign, he names every character with an S or a C, and it drives us crazy.
Yeah, it's getting a little weird how many Roberts, Bobberts, Robins.
Robin, stop it! Not
Bobbins.
again.
There are two. It was Robin.
It's awful.
It was
Robert,
Robin and Robert is dead now. What do you want?
True.
You mean
I'm
Bob
on your
and
side,
Bobbin?
Bobbert and
Bobbin?
Bobbin.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
I
You know what,
can't do
Vaush?
it
This
again.
is-
I can't do it again.
This is this.
Oh god, can we just make sure we get a character named?
Are we at the end?
Named
Did
Chad?
we rest?
No, we haven't decided where we're fucking resting.
I think
God
Go back to
damn
the
it!
hotel.
The
Let's
most
Go
go.
back to the
spot to go.
hotel. We
Oh
live.
yeah,
back
we're going.
to the
Okay,
hotel,
we go to
covered
the
in blood.
hotel.
I mean, I'm
We're-
walking
No,
head high. I'm
Wait.
proud. My chest is out. I am uninjured. I'm
My
just hanging
favorite
out.
part is that canonically, like, it's been 5 minutes.
Hello, Bobby. What's going on, mate?
Oh, hey, it's what? Oh my God, what happened to all of you?
Don't worry about them. Look at me. I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
Xanderhal, Exilia, what?
Who's that?
I
That
tripped.
dwarf dude's fucking dead.
Why would you
I-
do this?
Oh my God, Athelius is dead.
Do we still
Ah,
just stay
young
for
man.
free?
We all just stand there doing nothing. Just
I go
staring
over
at
to
this
try to
fucking
comfort him.
kid.
Can I try to comfort Bobby? It's okay, young lad. He saved us all. He's helped us save the town. He was an exceptional lad. He was doing a great job. He actually put his life on the line for this town, and you should be happy that he died in this way.
Othelius got
Fuck you,
fucking
kid.
skewered by a robot.
He just did a death cry.
I rub him on the back.
That sounds metal as fuck.
Yeah, it was pretty epic.
It was pretty fucking awesome, and then he blew it
it's
up.
confirmed that this is Morty.
It was basically like that scene from Terminator 2 where Miles Dyson blows up Skynet.
Oh, I love that part. Fuck Skynet, man.
Anyway, Bobby, would you like to put us up in one of your rooms? We have to rest a little bit.
I mean,
We go on to our next exploit.
I'm
Kill some more innocents?
I'm still pretty broken up about my longtime friend and mentor figure Othelius dying, but I guess he died for a good reason. So,
Young man, take me up on this offer. How about from now on I be your best friend? I'm 6'4", fully tatted, and I won't get skewered by some robot like Othelius did.
Bobby, I would not recommend this.
You look like you were skewered by a robot, though.
I didn't get skewered, I just got
you,
walloped
Bustin'.
right in the stomach.
You got hammered.
I did, but I'm okay now, and Othelius is reduced to atoms.
I don't know what those are.
Super small dust.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Wait, hold on. Is this me and this kid gonna be Rick and Morty now? I just realized that's what this is gonna be.
All
No,
right.
you're just an asshole.
I'm Pickle Rick.
Okay. All right. You crossed the line.
God.
You crossed the line. Pig
It's
Puncher
over.
crossing the line again. Nope.
Can we cut the VOD?
That's two bad memes in the same.
Kill the VOD. Kill the
take
VOD.
5 cringe.
Play copywritten music or something so it mutes this section.
That's not Twitch,
This ain't
Nervosa.
Quickly, someone play some copyrighted
Hey,
music.
now
Put
Kanga's
us
got a
on.
sub. Kanga said he would sub if Pig Puncher did a pickle Rick did a
He did, but he
Rick
said
meme.
he'd sub to my fucking website.
Yeah,
Yeah, to your
I don't make
website.
money off of him subbing to fucking.
True.
I take 5 cringe damage.
5 cringe damage to me stomach. Oof, it hurts more.
I'm not even kidding. Right now, my fucking stomach is like, you know when you're so hungry you feel like you have to throw up?
I mean, yes,
it
it's
hurts.
just as well.
That's-
This is going to end up being a short session anyway because you guys killed an NPC.
We didn't kill him.
Well, I
We
have
didn't
plans.
kill
I have
him.
something
What
I
the
want.
fuck?
we
Listen,
tried our
circumstance.
best.
Listen, I'm sorry. Listen, in a video game escort mission, if the escort dies, then you killed them. Okay.
Dude, fuck the NPC. I have shit I want to do.
All right. Well,
Yeah, I wasn't about to
Give a
die.
single
so-
shit about
Wait.
that fucking guy. I want to look at the church.
The fuck were we supposed to do?
Get him not killed.
There was
I'm
no
supposed
way.
to.
I unloaded
no.
on that fucking robot.
I was literally supposed to yeet him. That was that would have prevented him from getting the bomb.
you had at the beginning.
Then
You
we
had
might
the
have all
solution, and you tossed it away. Why?
I just like I should have tossed that dwarf. Fucking.
God damn.
Amazing.
Why? Oh no, sorry, not why. You the kid speaks up. All right. That was a lot of really funny out of character banter we just did, but in reality our conversation probably wouldn't have gone down like that. I'm very despondent, but the person who's doing my voice right now doesn't want to act out 20 minutes of a kid crying. I'll just take you guys to your rooms and deal with this quietly on my own, okay? Not the first loved one I've lost.
The scream you did at the beginning is enough for today.
Thank you. I thought that was a lot of emotive character acting.
It was not.
That scream was like music to my ears, young lad.
I can recommend you. I'll clip it.
You guys finally take yourselves a short rest. You shack yourself up in the rooms
Pack up, you say.
adjacent to the main hallway. I mean, there's not really anyone else staying here. You pretty much have the your pick of the
Well,
place.
Kazooie.
Kazooie is also a member of your party.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck the bird.
Oh,
I don't think so. No, thank you.
Uh oh.
You're gonna be asleep.
I mean, I'll just.
Whoa!
Nervosa, can we not do sleep rape, please? What the fuck?
It's a bird.
Anyway, carrying on. So we've.
I don't condone any of this.
Do we want to try to go to the
Disavow.
We got the key. Do we want to go to the thing?
I disavow.
Wait, disavow means you agree.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
True.
No, it means the
Wait,
opposite.
disavow is
well-
dog whistling for you secretly agree.
I'm not dog whistle. Okay, all right.
Literally nobody
God.
fucking cares. Can we go carry on with the story?
I mean,
For what? For what? For
During our
what?
short
That
rest,
Kazooie is
I
gonna
want to
get
talk to
raped.
Xander.
For what remains of
During
today's?
our
Yeah.
short
Okay.
rest.
Okay. We're short
During
resting.
our short rest, I want to talk to Xander.
Do it.
Okay.
So as we probably enter the room, I'll kind of grab him, grab his arm and say,
Oh,
"What?"
nothing. Go on.
I'll say, "I think there's something under the cathedral. I feel like with the mines, and I feel like with what I know about cults that there might be something under there."
I think my best theory is that the mines are haunted or something. I don't know, maybe some cursed gold or something. But it wouldn't make any sense if it was just that, right? I mean-
there's something down there.
The cathedral is clearly connected, but the mines, they have to be involved too, right?
Absolutely. I have a feeling.
I say our next thing on the list is to investigate this destroyed cathedral.
Well, we have to talk to the mayor first, I believe.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, my main interest is the cathedral, so.
Okay. Everyone roll hit dice as you would like to. It's a short rest, so you can recover HP.
Can you explain hit dice rules so we don't do anything we don't want to?
Yeah, simply. So essentially, every day, or between every long rest, essentially, so every day, you get a given number of dice that you can use to recover during short rests. And they're called hit dice. They correspond to the dice that you use for your health for your given class. So, for example, a barbarian uses a d12, and a cleric uses a d8. Essentially, you just roll that, and you can roll as many of them as you like. You have as many dice as you have levels. So let me give you an example. Xanderhal, you are a rogue. That's a d8. That you use d8s for health. You're level 3. You have 3 d8s that you can use to recover your HP. You can use 1 now and 2 later. You can use all 3 now, whatever your choice is. You roll the d8 and you add your constitution modifier, and that's how much you heal from them.
Well, the important part is regaining them.
So I would.
You
take
regain them on a
exclamation
long
point.
rest.
Oh, is that how you do it? Because technically, I think the rules are you regain 1 hit dice per long rest.
I do not remember that. I'm pretty sure you regain all of them per long rest.
I'm not sure.
We'll be going with 1. I'm sorry, with all of them, because that's the rules as I understand it. And
Fine by
also,
me.
1 sounds really weak. Oh, half at long rest? We're doing full. You guys are going to be having a busy few days, okay?
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, roll it up. Anyone plan on rolling?
So do I?
I don't need to.
So do I type
good.
like exclamation?
You can
point
click on it. It's in your character sheet. If you go to your character sheet and look at it, let me look at Xanderhal.
It's above your attacks and spellcasting box on the left.
And I'm pretty sure you don't add your you don't add anything.
There, I just
Oh
rolled
no, it
one
is.
for you.
It is plus. Never mind.
There, I just rolled one thing.
Oh, I see it. Hit dice right there. I see.
Never mind. I did
Wait.
mine wrong.
So you roll 3 and then.
You don't have to roll all of them if you don't want, but
Right.
So it was a 10 for me.
okay. So mine is +0. Okay, so I rolled mine.
Well, I
right
didn't
first
roll
time.
yours,
All
Big
right.
Puncher. I was just giving you an example. You just click on the name Hit Dice. It's above your attacks listed.
And then you get that much HP back?
There you go. Uh-huh.
Yes.
You get them back after a long rest.
Oh, well then I'm fucking Gucci.
Yeah, I only needed 2 to do back up to my max HP.
So we've gone through 2 battles so far. Are we getting experience at some point?
No, you're not. You're getting a fucking
God
level.
damn it. Epic.
You guys, on
You want
account
to do that now?
of your phenomenal... Well, you're going to do it at the end of the session. So yeah, about now. You guys take a long rest and heal the fuck up. Hen and Xanderhal have their top secret conversation with one another. Very secret. Hidden from the rest of the party. A party split happening soon. You all heal up, and you also reach level 4. The beautiful irony of this is that you've all had the opportunity to understand how hit dice work, but in reality, none of it mattered. You full heal upon a level up. You all are now level 4, and get lots of cool shit on account of that. I'll talk in with all of you to see, like, how you level up before the next thing. You're reaching level 4, which typically means that you get a stat increase. In fact, I think that's for every single class. Meaning you can put 2 stats into a stat of your choice, like +2 to strength, or +2 to dex, or +1 to con and 1 to wisdom, whatever you so choose.
Nice.
Or you can take a feat.
Feats can replace stat increases, correct?
And there are a lot of feats out there, so take a look.
Big old
There's some
list.
even race specific. There are some race specific feats as well. So just take a look. There's a ton.
Mm-hmm. Big list, very powerful sometimes.
I would recommend mobile if anyone's interested in a feat.
My eyes burn. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a tired boy.
I know you're a very tired boy, Xanderhal. I think all of us have had fairly busy weeks, but that's okay. Up next week, for the adventures of the Theater of Consumption Party, we have evidently the cathedral and also the mayor's office, which has been mysteriously closed. Next time, we'll presumably have more written. I had a segment written. I can just delete it now because someone fucking died. I love doing that. This is why I hate preparing, but that's okay. You know what? That knowledge now lies with me in my heart. Just like how he now lies in a trillion different pieces splattered across the walls, floor, and ceiling of the basement of his library.
That's what he would have wanted.
Yeah.
He died like a hero.
All right. Hey, guys. Thank you all so much for being here. I understand if I was a little bit off, I'm definitely a little bit sleepy today. I've been getting really bad sleep lately. But it should be a temp thing. True! Should be a temp thing.
My eyes, I've been awake for 24 hours straight. Like over 24 hours. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful kitty. Beautiful baby.
Don't let me say the N-word in the mic. Don't say it.
Beautiful.
What?
Thank you guys very much for
likes to
joining
say
me. I mean,
litter. He's disgusting.
I talk to all of you constantly, so I assume I will soon.
Pepe laugh.
I talk to you guys more than I talk to literally anyone else in my life, okay? Barring like family. Shut the fuck up.
All
right.
What was my last DM to you, dog?
I know the DMs you send me. You were talking about site upgrades in a... Wait, actually, it's secret. I can't mention the last thing that you sent to me.
You know the DMs you send, or we send you because you never send any back.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, it keeps me in hot demand.
True.
All right. I love you guys. Thank you very much.
All right, love you, buddy.
We love you too.
I'll talk
It's
to you all
been a
soon.
fun time.
Make sure to level up your fucking characters, okay? I do not want to come back here next week and see a bunch of fucking level 3 characters.
I'll get my friend Chad to help me out.
Okay.
Okay, Pig, you do, you should probably input them yourself into your sheet. It just helps with memorization. There's a lot of stuff about rogues you need to memorize. There's like, they have a lot of cool shit.
If we just hang out after the session, we could probably just do it real quick together.
I actually have to go like as soon as we're done here, but
damn.
my friend Chad Boris is like a hardcore like D&D veteran. He'll teach me what all this stuff is.
So I'm gonna switch out now and leave the Discord call. I'll talk to you all soon, okay?
Bye. Be safe.
See you, Vaush.
Bye.